Yeah. What's good, yo? Welcome to another episode of Real Talk, where, as always, shit's real. We talk about it. Yo, I'm your host for tonight, Pascal Peel, New England representing. As always, I got my man with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Yo, what it do? Jesus Shuttleworth, the guy, aka Go Artist, aka Lauderdale Boss. You know what it is, man. Let's get it. Ring Game Radio Thursday night rant session. Yeah, be back.
Yes, yes, sir. Rant session in the house as always, man. And as always, I also got my other man with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Hey, yo, what's good? You already know who this is. Your boy King P. Bodega Box in the building. Ring Gang Radio all day. Let's go. We ranting tonight.
Yes, sir. Before that, man, does anyone need to be banned from the bodega?
These bitch ass motherfuckers that be crying and complaining because it's fucking baseball season. Well, about these new fucking torpedo bets. Oh, it's unfair. It's unfair. Shut your bitch ass up. It's legal. You broke any rules. If you want to use a torpedo bat, use it. God damn. I'm tired of people bitching about shit that's not illegal. God damn, you're crying.
Oh shit, yeah, and I definitely have something to rant about, something like that, something similar but a different sport though.
Bro, now that I think about it, baseball might be worse than boxing when it comes to like traditionalist ideals, like traditionalist ideology. Like, bro, like this ain't the 1920s no more. God damn.
Yeah, because baseball is America's pastime. Like that they make sure the areas of baseball that that need to govern it are white, lily white. Descendants of the Revolutionary War type of white. You know what I mean? Like they got there's always gonna be that sport's always gonna have traditionalists due to even though baseball. Baseball is not as popular as it is.
And nigga, black people have always dominated baseball. Like,
of course,
these white folks want to make it white. Like niggas came in and said, "Fuck your bullshit. We do this way better than you, and we look like we have fun doing it." But yet, oh no, y'all not playing the game the right way. Y'all having too much fun. Shut your bitch ass up.
Yeah, I mean, now baseball is pretty much dominated by Dominicans and Asians.
You're muted, LB. I don't know if you were talking.
Now, I was going to say, like, that fun is what led them niggas to destroying the damn Negro baseball leagues because that shit was more popping than the Major League Baseball.
Right.
Them niggas had to damn start integrating black players into the major leagues because the league was dying. No one wasn't fucking watching that boring ass shit. People was tuning in to see niggas, and then it came to the point where it was like, all right, but we'll start letting in a few of these niggas. Then it's like, all right, fuck, a few more. And then it's like, all right, whatever. We got them all in here now. And then it is what it is.
Right.
But that shit could have died off years ago if it wasn't for fucking black people.
Yeah, no, absolutely, man. Because, who would have thought that, hey, Satchel Paige, is a hell of a pitcher. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Willie Mays is an all-time great. Whoever fucking thought, so it's like.
Yeah, that's how that shit was. Like, I'm cracking on killing it like that, man. Like, not saying they weren't skilled, but they just, America wasn't trying to be that version of because how popular the Negro leagues were.
Exactly. That's your history lesson. Yeah, baseball refuses to be too modern. Like, I mean, it's a sport. Yeah, you'll get paid a lot of money. You probably won't get as much wear and tear as you do with maybe basketball or football or anything like that, though. But yeah, there's just too much fucking bullshit that they do. That you have to kind of deal with. Who wants that? And Marquise,
all that traditionalism, like fuck all that.
Yeah. And Marquise, baseball stays in slavery time mode. Yeah.
Exactly. Like it can't help itself.
Yeah, it's like a silent fucking agreement. Like, it's like that's what that's all they do. It's a shame too, because like I said, but then I mean, right now, I mean, black players in baseball are not really popping like that, like they used to, like in the 80s and the 90s and all that. But even into the maybe early 2000s. But yeah, there's I know there are certain traditions that want that back. As soon as they can find another white hope, that can hit home runs, whether if he's juiced up or not, McGuire, then yeah, baseball will be back in the public eye again. Especially if he's competing against a darker skinned fellow or formerly dark-skinned fellow. So, yeah, no, baseball is a trip, though. Considering I've been to so many baseball games and I've played baseball, I mean, I have respect for it, but just the Major League Baseball is garbage. It's garbage in its management. Pilot, I guess he's got a comment. Boxing is America's pastime until they get Barry Bonds and Roger Clemens in the Hall of Fame. Yeah, you might have. I mean, I'm pretty sure we're probably gonna wait a while for that, especially for Barry Bonds.
I don't know these traditionalist motherfuckers in any sport just piss me off because most of the time they just be saying shit, but they can't explain what they mean. Like when people say like, well, this is what's best for boxing. I'm like, okay, well, how is this best for boxing? But they can't fucking explain it. They just want what they want. And they spew their preference. They push their preferences as what's best for boxing. No, motherfucker.
You just fucking described Pat, bro.
That's what's best for you.
You literally just described like 80% of the hardcore boxing fans. Like literally, like that's always been the whole like you got to have a balance, and that's why baseball fails because they can't attract new fans. They're not getting the younger generation. And baseball, it seems like one of those traditional things where somebody has to kind of put you on. It's not like in the sense where like niggas can put you on the boxing, but if you like fighting and you happen to see boxing, like boxing can just get more random. And you see that with the influencers and all that shit. There's no Jake Paul of baseball.
No, and because
boxing can get that shit.
Yeah, I mean, baseball, they'll lose their goddamn minds. I mean, well, there's no American, if you go overseas, obviously, if you're,
yeah.
Hispanic.
But America's racism can't accept that shit. Like, they have to make you, it's like they want certain people to blow up. And if that don't happen, it's like, well, fuck it, let's just ignore everybody. And it's like, okay, at the expense of the whole growth of the sport, go ahead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, baseball. But either way, baseball will never die because the networks will always put money into the damn sport. Like, I mean, even regardless of what it does, it's like I told you, it's like that silent agreement. Baseball will never lack for money, endorsements. Like, I mean,
they'll be wasted money, but it's like they have to just keep it going. That's all it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck it.
Shit,
I know it's losing money, but we still got to put it out.
Shit, boxing. I'm sure boxing is jealous of the money that gets thrown at baseball. It's like, yo, please, sir, let me throw.
But what's Turkey doing? Ain't he throwing money in the boxing? The thing is with baseball, they put money in the baseball, and it's like, I guess you could kind of see the results. With boxing, you don't always really see the results like that. Like, this is the first time somebody really put money into boxing with an agenda that yielded some type of results. May not have been the best results, but it got something done. Like, and you see, we argue about that shit all the time. Like,
yeah, I mean, no other sport. I mean, football doesn't have this issue. Basketball sure as hell does. There's niggas in basketball right now. Niggas are scrubs. Like, niggas shouldn't be in the fucking G leagues, but they're making multi-millions for riding the bench. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Meanwhile, damn WNBA need like weekly car wash and bake sales to stay afloat, nigga. Like,
yeah. No, I mean he's not lying. Like,
I know that it ain't funny, but it is.
I mean,
so it's like, damn.
I mean, imagine that. I know some former WNBA players have gone OnlyFans way. Like, some female boxers have, like Ebony Bridges, and they're like, yeah, I get paid more to do that shit than I get paid to play basketball.
But we done with Ebony Bridges, bro. Like, yeah, I don't know, man. Like, but some of these WNBA, I can see it, but like, if you're not with that look, you're not gonna be only. And this is the thing, like, if you're an athlete trying to be in OnlyFans and you're an active athlete, you have to keep winning and performing. Once you start sucking at your sport, it's like the whole you lose the allure of us wanting to see you in other ways.
That's also true.
Because that's literally what happened. Because you notice, like, Sky Nicholson literally kind of took Ebony Bridges' place.
Yeah, she did.
But the thing is, she wasn't even as good as Ebony Bridges.
It depends. Ebony Bridges didn't apply herself. Sky has applied herself. When Ebony
to what degree? Like it seems like
when you say good,
it feels like Ebony Bridges had to really fight more out the mud
Ebony was more. She got. Ebony was more fun to watch.
That
Sky was better.
Yeah, absolutely.
But Sky was better. I felt like technically,
Yeah, she was.
Fuck no.
Yeah, she was.
This the bitch that could just average 8 punches around in 2 minutes.
I mean, she didn't get hit much either, though. So I mean, she.
Who the fuck was she fighting though? She fighting a bunch of nobodies.
The thing is, Ebony had more clear flows, I could tell, but she was more fun to watch because she'd bring it.
Well, when she had that hunger, because that's when everyone was saying
before the OnlyFans money became a lot.
Ebony Bridges was better than fucking Sky Nicholson before the OnlyFans.
I mean, we've mentioned before. We've mentioned before. Bridges versus Courtney, is probably one of the best women fights of all time. Like, that shit was an absolute war, and
it literally kick-started the women's boxing movement. And a lot of people don't talk about it, and I feel like it's because they never got a rematch. Like, everybody went their own direction after that, and it's like, damn, y'all.
Well, she came back.
This is the time when y'all needed a run back.
Well, but that was a moment where, like, okay, she took the L, but she won because her eye was all lumped up. So we all gave her respect because we all thought she was a pair of tits, right? Some people find her attractive.
She was bleeding and shit.
She was bleeding, and she came back and won a title. So maybe you have an argument. Maybe she was better. I don't know.
Maybe of course I have an argument. What the?
You got an argument.
Yeah,
but like, dude, Sky Nicholson wasn't in a position to transcend the sport. Like people weren't like clamoring to see her. She didn't have a whole movement like how Ebony Bridges started. It just Ebony Bridges got to the point where it was like, fuck it. Let me, everybody keeps saying OnlyFans. Let me just do that. And it's like, okay, that started working for you too. Well, you forgot what got you
here. Yeah. And then she got one of the best UK boxers of her generation. She trapped him. She got a kid with Kell Brook randomly. That was the most shocking shit I ever seen. You see that?
Yeah,
y'all see that?
Of course.
Oh yeah. It just blew my mind. I'm like, damn. It wasn't surprising though. But
we seen them hanging out. We seen them hanging out once or twice, and it just because remember she moved from Australia to the UK, so it was only about. It's only the time. I mean, it was a matter of time at that point.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but I mean, let's say with the WNBA and shit like that, it's just like it's actually sad too that in order for them to survive, they gotta get a stimulus from the NBA. And now the WNBA does have other issues. Like I know they've actively tried to correct their public image issues. We all know what that is.
Caitlyn definitely made a big difference, but I have noticed a lot of chicks are still staying in college because the colleges pay more money still. Clearly,
because now they can get endorsement deals. Now.
The NIL's money is better than WNBA because I'm seeing all these chicks that would be top picks in WNBA are staying, and I'm like, okay, it makes sense because they're making more money in NIL.
They're getting.
And they just get more buzz in college basketball too.
Yeah, college women's basketball is popping more than guys basketball. I mean, I know y'all don't really watch it like that. Maybe P does, but I'm just saying. But then y'all see like y'all see more
like the women's college is more popping than the men's college, but the men's pros is more popping than the women's pros.
Exactly,
yeah. But like I said, because imagine my surprise when the average salary in the WNBA is like 60 or 70K or some shit like that, and I'm thinking to myself, this is for pro basketball? Like, really? Someone like I guess
pretty pathetic, like.
Yeah, and I think
these niggas making the same money a fucking call center manager might be making type shit.
Right, and I think that's why even like some of them on off season would still go play in Europe where women's basketball is kind of taken more seriously and they get paid more. you know, and they're kind of doubling the income because it's like that shit is crazy. Like, if you're a women's basketball player, you should be making 6 figures. Like this,
well, you see, that's why they be doing all the endorsements and the modeling and all the other shit. Like Angel Reese is doing, like, she's playing the game the way she's supposed to, like, but it felt like she kind of doing the whole Ebony Bridges route. Like, you kind of, you're not improving what got you there.
No, I mean, we'll see, but yeah, I know.
Every clip I see of her, she be missing like 15 layups.
Yo,
dude, like they even got memes. You seen the meme where the nigga he go in the store and he get her cereal and he tries to put it in the cart
and then she misses it. Yeah, I see.
You got even little girls like making fun of her, like, bro, like come on, like lean into, like, get better at that shit at one point, like.
Well, you know, she already made it.
Like, it's a fine balance.
She was she was like the antithesis to Caitlin Clark. She said, you know, she was like the heel, and she embraced that role because she got popular off being the bad black person,
which is cool. But you want to be the heel that's actually dope. Like, you want to be the heel that got skills, though.
I mean, she gets a lot of rebounds. I'm being the positive nigga. She gets a lot of rebounds and shit, you know.
She does, but a lot of them be her own rebounds.
It'd be her own shit.
She be fucking, what's this nigga name from the Heat? That was, I think, Ricky Davis. She be Ricky Davis with that shit. Are you really, like, this nigga once took the ball down court?
The nigga tried to steal a triple double for missing his own shot.
Thank you. Exactly. You knew what I was about to say, nigga.
I remember that.
Exactly. Like, so come on, man. Like the rebounding is cool, but it's like,
but I will say,
60% of your rebounds can't come from your own missed shots, though.
But I will say a lot of it is racially, and I do kind of want to talk about maybe that one situation that happened with the stabbing. But it's like I saw a picture of her.
Yeah, we gonna talk about that.
But I saw a video. But I saw a video of her like just sitting down, and everybody's racist. I know it's Elon Zapp, but Jesus Christ, like she's just sitting down watching her brother's game, and you know everybody's getting racist and shit. I'm like, so I get the one flip side of the coin, but at the other time, it's this the hate's a little OD for her at the same time.
Yeah, I mean,
it is on some regular shit, but the shit when niggas talking about her game, all that shit's valid. Like, but the weirdo shit where niggas be like damn, like why this bitch sitting there looking on her phone? It's like chill, bro. Like she's just standing there, like.
Well, I mean, you gotta be gay to say she's not attractive. I don't see what. I mean, she had a little weird little face thing going, but it's not that. There's worse, nigga. That's all.
Nah, she ain't no dime, but she's fine as hell though. Like niggas gotta be bugging if you gonna say she's not fine.
She does have them. She's got them Sid the Sloth.
The Sid eyes. Yeah, but
she still look good.
But she look good. Yeah, she look good for her.
I mean, but yeah, this is the remember, this is like traditional. It's like, some people, because the social media generation in sports today, people are kicking and screaming to us. Some people just don't want to have everyone see everyone, like most people don't like just to see them doing just regular shit, and they're being photographed all the time or whatever. And I think that's just like some of it is like, wait a minute, don't you have a game to prepare for? Like, what are you doing? Like, I think it's just, this is where social media is kind of like clashing with anyone that's done like traditional media and shit like that, or traditionalist period, like we just discussed with baseball.
Yeah, if we're still talking about sports, and I want to shift the gears a little bit real quick in regard to that. If y'all saw the Anthony Edwards situation where she has the 38-year-old, she had a kid with the baby or little baby, and she had a whole situation with Anthony Edwards where basically there's Texas, of course, where he does not want that kid with this 38-year-old Instagram lady.
He didn't do anything wrong, man.
No, he's not wrong. I mean, he's not. I get people thinking he's like he's wrong in a sense, but they're both wrong. But she's more wrong. I think she's more wrong.
Of course, she's more wrong. Like, it's just the thing. It's like, people got to stop trying to force an ain't shit nigga in a damn square peg. Like,
yeah. I mean, this nigga, like, I'm a fan of his basketball. I think he's one of the better probably the best two guard in the league. But also, he lost his mom and his grandma like at 23. Like he don't have both of them. So I'm not trying to vouch for him for because it's kind of a douchebag thing he's doing. But there's some reason behind it. Like he don't have a womanly figure in his life. Like he does a lot of this stuff on the post where he says do it for mom or something. He does it after every so often. So he don't have that womanly guidance. To know right from wrong. I'm not justifying it at all. I'm just saying.
I mean, here's my thing about this shit. I mean, I'm the only person I feel sorry for is the child that they.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, because that child. I just hope stability will come to that child. Now, first of all, because for the chick, because I know she was on social media chastising people, like making fun of people that saying like she couldn't like understand. I think she was making people of being like broke and how she's rich, and I'm thinking to myself like. You're rich because you managed to trap two young niggas that don't know any better.
Too young, and she's 38. Keep that in mind. And also, she's also want to for reference people listening. So basically, Anthony Edwards paying $1.8 million up front for 18 years, basically for her and this daughter to not be in his life.
Yeah, and honestly, I mean, if that's the solution, cool. But your dumbass should have wrapped it up or got a vasectomy so you don't put yourself in a situation where you're knocking up a 38-year-old.
He's got like 4 of them. He's already got 4 of them. He's already got 4 of them.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's more predatory on her because it's like you kind of knew what, and that's what I'm saying. Like we already the word was already out on this dude. Like. You willingly have a kid with a dude who already got 3 kids already from 3 different women who are like each about 10, 15, 20 years older than him. Like,
yeah.
And he told you don't want to keep it. It's like, yo, like all the chill with all the think pieces and a lot of these simp ass niggas on some man, I can't believe a man don't want to fuck that kid, nigga. I said I ain't want that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like fuck that little nigga. Like I'm sick of this shit. Like a motherfucker said he don't want the goddamn kid. He don't want the fucking kid. He an absent father, but that kid is gonna be taken care of financially.
Yeah,
and that's all these bitches care about anyway. So hey, ball up top.
Yeah, she better invest that money. I saw someone she started some truck company, but all I know is I saw someone she started a truck company. But all I know is you better manage your money wisely.
No, she
not gonna get it in no lump sum. Dude, they're gonna just fucking pay her. They gonna pay her $5,000 each month for like 18 years. So she gonna have to keep fucking baby rappers and athletes.
Oh, she gonna
hoping she could get pregnant again.
She'll try to get 3 or 4 more of them. Okay. She need to get a couple more. All right.
Yeah, because you can't. No one's gonna take her serious for no real relationship.
Yeah, because they didn't know what it is already. Because it's just like, because she has
and there's badder older bitches without all them jits.
Yeah, and I know I talked about this before. As like some of these young niggas have no guidance because it's like it's not just him. Like there's football players too. Like like I've just been like
Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill got like 10, right? Don't Tyreek Hill got like 10 kids with like 10 different ladies?
Well, no, not even that. I'm talking about the situation with older women, younger.
Oh yeah.
Shit. If you're gonna do 10, if you're doing 10 kids, that's not like predator. That's just like you're just you're being on some roster shit. But that's just what it is. But it's just like, it's when I see like older women and they're clearly going after younger basketball players. Niggas will probably lames or no older heads to kind of to school them to the game. And bam, again, like they're popping out kids. That's the shit that's like, what the fuck is going on?
That's all it is. It's the same shit when these niggas go after bitches who are like 19, 20, 21 years old, and they're 35, 36. It's the same shit, but it's like people have no problem calling out if it's dudes.
Right.
Yeah.
And then more often than not, if it's in that situation, the dude will get all the scorn in the world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and now people are starting to chill on it because they see like, yo, these hoes are like real legit predators with it. Like, like remember she tried to get the whole custody shit, not the whole child support thing moved to California.
Yeah, which of
the
course
judge, the judge saw the play like, yo, like come on, shorty, like really.
She was really trying to get it in California. That's wild. Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah, like dog, like bro, like all these chicks be reading the damn Jen Mosley handbook type shit. Like they all reading the Drea playbook.
I mean, Jen Mosley has her own chapter because even with all the trifling shit you kind of hear, nothing. Very few are as trifling as what Jen Mosley pulled. Like,
yeah, but then she actually stayed long enough in the relationship to damn get the equity and shit. Like these broads, dude. I'm just be honest with it. Like most black women don't have the patience to play the long game.
I mean,
I'm sorry to tell you. I'm sorry to say this. I hate to agree, but you are absolutely right, LP.
Yeah,
they don't have look at the difference between Rob Kardashian and the whole Black China shit.
Yeah, I mean, that's predator shit too. Even though they're not, I think they're close in age or whatever the fuck, But I mean,
he was young. He was kind of young. He was
he was young, and he was in a depressed.
Yeah, but see, my whole thing is, I get all that, but Black China could have played that right. She could have married the dude, got all into the family, this, that.
Bingo, you're right. You're right. Yeah,
and did it for and put up with it for about 3 years, and she would have changed her whole life. But she couldn't put up with it.
She couldn't. Yeah, she was with the quick game. Yeah,
ended up having to sue him. It was a whole beef. This, that, and it's like you didn't really get nowhere out of it.
And then now we don't even know. We don't give a fuck about you no more.
She had to turn to God on some okay, everything else fails. The final whole formation,
another one like Brittany Renner. Yeah, LB, that's a good take because Brittany Renner is the same way. She was the NBA player, but she just want that money real quick. She didn't, no, what you mean.
But then also too that
Black China, it's like they don't think about marrying and none of that shit. They're like, fuck it, let me just get the baby mama money. The white chicks, Hispanic chicks are like, fuck, let me get them alimony.
The exoticals be staying with them. The exoticals be staying with them. Yeah. They be staying with them. Be having 3, 4, 5 kids.
Because
they know how to play the game better.
Yeah, because unfortunately, I think, in relationships, and all that stuff, I hate to say it, I just think that white women, they look at these men like stocks, like high value stocks. You get it, you invest in it, you put something in it, and then eventually, in the end, it comes out to where you cake off of it. Whereas I think a lot of black women look at it like the drug game. Get in, get your money right now, get as much money as you can right now, and then get out.
That's that whole scarcity mindset that fucks them in the end, because it's like, damn, if you would have did this the right way, it's like this is the thing. I feel like the exoticals and the white chicks, I feel like they genuinely try to make it work, and they do see it as a stock. And I don't know who got stocks and shit. I had to sell a few the other day.
I do.
You kind of work with it. You kind of, you invest in it. You work. You don't just bail out the first time shit look bad.
No, you're not supposed to.
And yeah, but with the black chicks, it's like, fuck that. I know it's like, yeah, he got me pregnant, but I don't like how he trying to get my homegirl pregnant too. They make all other little shit, and it just destroys the whole outlook. They don't get where they need to get. They just look at everything as a quick come up. You can't even look at it, even with drugs, nigga. You in the game forever.
Yeah, there's no end game to that shit. It's just like, dog,
motherfucker, take you out. That's the end.
Yeah, that's the end game. If you can't find a way to wash your money and go legit, yeah, that's the end game right there.
Yeah, you can't get a build a club and call it Truth. You know what I mean? And wash your money and all that shit. If you can't get to the point where you can fucking go legit, then you're playing the game wrong. What's the end result? What's the goal here? To fuck a bunch of damn little babies and Anthony Edward ass niggas for the rest of your life.
Yeah, and then you end up like Melissa Ford, as you're talking a whole bunch of bullshit, saying that.
Yeah, but even then, at least Melissa Ford don't have all the damn kids,
which is also true.
Melissa Ford at least actually has a chance to still bag regular niggas and have a regular relationship with people. That's done with this bitch. That's the difference. She's gone too far over. only a certain type of nigga's gonna fuck with you, and she pretty much said that in her little video.
Yeah, she likes what she likes. You know, it is. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, even though, but then that pool's for her is shrinking because she's like 50 now or whatever the fuck. So
yeah, like see, that's the thing. It's like boxing age. It's like a featherweight at 28 is like 40 years old in real life.
Facts.
But IG thought that's 38 is like 50 on the streets.
Facts.
The only one who still got the name that's still on point is the Bernice Burgos chick.
That's a name you don't hear. I mean, you hear it, but
you always still see it because you know why? She knows her lane and she sticks to it. You barely hear her talk or run her mouth. Like, she don't be putting niggas on blast. You don't hear about her getting pregnant every fucking 6 years.
I stepped away. Who you talking about? I stepped away.
Bernice Burgos. Like, I was saying,
her,
like,
yeah. That's what
she's one of the few rare older chicks who just kind of stayed in the game and just did it the right way. Just, you never heard nothing bad about her. No drama, no kids, no nothing. It's just getting her little model engagement, speaking on a podcast this year, doing her thing.
Yeah, somehow she's finer than her daughter. That's crazy. But
she is finer than her daughter. You're right.
No, so I know you mentioned Drea earlier, but she got like one of the better Rocket guards. She had some drama, but she's like with him, dating him now. So she kind of plays somewhat the long game. she's like kind of like
she already had like several chances to do it. Like Drea been around.
She had a couple. Yeah, she had a couple. She had the NFL.
Remember, this is the same chick who abandoned her kid for a weekend and left that nigga with goddamn what pizza rolls and frozen food.
Yeah, that alone should have been okay. It's like, this bitch ain't shit. Like, that, like, I mean, that shit. Like that.
But she learned from that. Like, some of these hoes never learn from their mistakes. Drea tightened up her game.
Yeah. I still remember how trifling that shit was. I was like, God damn, like, tell me how. What a perfect way to say that you're a bad mother. Jeez, like
exactly. And these hoes, they don't care about being a mad mother like that because you know what? There's so many women who live vicariously through them that they don't see no wrong. That you got people like there's some people like if you speak to a chick who's a baby mother or baby moms, she's gonna agree with everything these hoes are doing, even though she knows it's wrong.
Nigga, even in my experiences, like in this dating world, bro, they don't even have to be baby moms, bro. Like I've met a couple that are a couple of doozies that that kind of follow that little template, and and I just have to like stop talking to them because they wasn't about shit.
You have to, like, a lot of these bitches are so like delusional, like, and like I'll give an example. Cause me and my friend we talked about this the other day, like you know how the stocks are going bad, and like a guy like Warren Buffett, like who people fuck with the stocks and all that shit, they'll be like waiting, like, damn, let's see what Warren Buffett gonna do. What Warren gonna do? And he'll step back. He'll be like, fuck it, like the stock game ain't really hitting right now, but I'm gonna just step back and observe from the sidelines and kind of watch what's trending, what's good, and just observe. Like, these hoes try to do the same thing, but they're not Warren Buffett. Like, they'll get detached from fucking being in the damn dating circle, and then they'll say, like, well, I'm gonna step away. And they step away. And they don't work on themselves.
Right.
They don't fix any issues, any trauma, any misconceptions about themselves, none of that shit. So then they jump back in the dating game, and instead of jumping in on a player averaging 17 and 10, now their numbers don't drop. They averaging fucking 14 and 9. and these are the same hoes because I run into too many bitches who just be on some. Well, yeah, last time I was on a date was 2 years ago. Last time I was in I'm like, God damn, like, I see why. Like, y'all whole step out of the game, think y'all could jump back in and run shit, and it don't work. It blow up in your face. And that's the same thing with these bitches, with these niggas. They gotta keep fucking these rapper niggas.
Yeah, and it's not even the dating part. It's also fucking too. Like when they say, "Oh yeah, I haven't had sex in like 2 or 3 years." That's red flag, immediate red fucking flag.
Yeah, all of that is because it's usually a weird bitch is saying that. Oh, it's either a weird bitch or a bitch that just mentally she not together. She got some other shit going on.
Mm-hmm.
Just weird shit.
Or they're flat out lying, but so it's,
but you
usually they're just flat out
lying. Tell who's lying.
Yeah.
There's some bitches who they be like, I ain't fuck nobody. And you're just like, yeah, bitch, sure. Like, mm-hmm. Then there's some bitches who say it, and you're like, yeah, I see.
You can kind of believe it because yeah, they're off kilter. Yeah.
Like it exists. Just like what boxer has ring rust. Like,
right.
you know who, like, well, man, I ain't boxing 18 months. Like, yes, nigga, we know. Like, oh, we know, motherfucker. Like, it took you 3 rounds to get past that nigga jab. Like, we know you rusty, motherfucker. Like, yeah, but and that's the thing. Like, these hoes not working on themselves, none of that shit. So they just intermittently date, intermittently fuck rapper baller niggas and hope for the best. And that's dating now. And it's the same as because you got broke bitches trying to be these bitches. Like, why would you want to aspire to be a rapper's baby mom?
Yeah, I mean, like I know I'm gonna segue into it, but I know like the baddies got fucking shut down, but all these bitches watch baddies and watch the fucking, they watch, I did a bitch that used to watch Bad Girls Club, but same shit, ain't it? You know what I'm saying? So a lot of these bitches look up to these bitches.
Yeah.
Part of my language, but a lot of these females look up to these, hot wives of Atlanta. Or, like I remember some girl that worked at least like this guy named Todd who was on one of those hot wives of Atlanta's husband, and she was a white girl. I was like, what the hell? But anyway, I'm just saying this is kind of random how they look up to these housewives of Charlotte. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can't stand those fucking shows.
At least the presentation is better for the housewives shows. The baddies are just legit bottom shelf liquor type shit.
That's an E and J shit. That's an E and J shit.
Yeah, that's some shit like when you first turn 21, you're like, all right, man, I'm get that Easy Jesus, got that, or that Paul Masoon or Paul Mason.
The Christian Brothers? So let me try that out.
That's another one. Yep. But the thing is, once you start getting like 27 and you get to the other side of 25, you transition from those drinks. You ain't fucking with like I haven't drank E&J in like, god damn, let me see. Maybe 15 years?
It's been a minute. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just you don't, unless you hanging around some young niggas.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
but now these young niggas be on some, fuck that old man. We got Hennessy. What you talking about? It's like the jits like, yo, fuck your turkey sandwich, nigga. I got leftover hibachi. Fuck that. I ain't trading you my food. Like, okay. Sure. It used to be a big thing to walk into school late with a bag of McDonald's and Burger King.
That's also facts. Or being able to leave the school grounds to go and then come back with Taco Bell and shit like that.
Yeah, now y'all niggas is like, well, I got my shrimp scampi with crab meat. Like, whoa, what?
Oh man, no, I used to love because I remember because I took 4th year Spanish, so we had to go student teach. So whoever we roll out with, we get the special pass, and then we go to the school, teach, and then we go to like some restaurant or whatever. Because I think it was like an hour and a half. We get to be, and then we had to be back, and then this is back when the burrito was like 69 cents for Taco Bell. So I used to, so $5 went a long fucking way. I used to have a big ass fucking bag of burritos and chimichangas and tacos and all that.
That was a good old day. Shout out to the $2 to chicken for 99 cents, man. Rest in peace.
Yeah. Funny thing is, I see. I mean, people have been posting pictures on Instagram about what the true dollar menu used to look like. God damn, this inflation, man! It's fucked up. Has fucked up fast food. It's like I mean, never mind. That's not really good for you. But now they have the nerve to inflate that shit.
I mean, every day. I'm not gonna lie. Like back when I was like 18. That was almost goddamn 20 years. Like, anyways, I was almost 18, and fucking $5 could get me from a city to another city. $5 gas.
Yeah,
$5 that shit went a long way. That shit went a long way back in the day.
Yeah, like it's like
money just went longer. Period. Back in the day.
Yeah, just like $20 used to be able to fill up a gas tank.
Completely fill it.
Now it's like it fill up half tank barely.
Yeah, exactly. Like
I try not even let my tank go go empty before I fill it up because it's like, damn, who wants to damn put $40 into your fucking car? Like the fuck?
Yeah, it's crazy, dog. I mean,
I wait till it gets low.
Yeah,
fuck that. Nah, fuck that. As soon as that shit get half or like below, a little below half, like especially 3/4, like ain't no way.
I wait till the engine light comes on, but I know that when the engine.
Oh my god, I hate you fucking retards with that shit. Like,
but I know when the fuel.
Do you wait till you starving before you eat something too?
No, because because listen, there's no reason to do it halfway. Also, you're mixing gas, and that's like if you're going to the same gas station, that's one thing. But mixing gas is not something I want to do because that can mess up your car.
Hold on, wait. So you're putting in different gas each time. You say, "Fuck it, I'm gonna put 89." Fuck it, this time I'm gonna put 91.
No, because like gas from Exxon is not the same as gas from Mobil or
from Hess or some shit like that.
Yeah, like every gas is different. So I wait until it gets down low. That way, that the gas is basically done. And
how many fucking different gas stations you going to, nigga?
I go to either the closest or the cheapest one. And sometimes that's not always the same gas station.
Yo, fuck all that. Like I'm paying money for gas either way, so I'm hitting up the same spot. So I ain't trying to I ain't mixing gas like that. And even then, if I do, who gives a fuck, man? This car's still gonna run, nigga. Like I ain't never heard of no shit where mixing. What the fuck? Yeah, you one of these niggas who like, hey, hold on, the green beans too close to the mashed potatoes, man.
Yes. Actually, that is me, nigga.
Nigga, you riding around, dude, like maybe like let me see. I've been driving for like 20 years. I ain't even a driving nigga like that. And I think I've only seen the light, the gas light come on my car maybe one time. Matter of fact, niggas know I'm hurting if they get in my car and they see that shit at a quarter tank. They're like, God damn, like you either been busy or you ain't got it. So if I get in the car, nigga, constantly hit shit, fucking gaslight is on. I'm just looking at that nigga like, damn, bro, like what's going on? I couldn't be no bitch and a nigga picked me up like that. What the fuck?
Yeah, though.
Like that shit don't look weird to you?
I guess. But like I said, usually I wait until, like I said, when the gas light comes on, that means I have 35 miles left to go. So
yeah, that's my car too.
This motherfucker knows how many. Man, see, that's weirdo shit, bro. Like,
no, because it tells.
I want to know how long until something fails. Fuck.
Nah, nigga.
What kind of shit is that? Like, nigga, I would, dude. If Ring Gang ever commandeers yeah, you know what? We know your name ain't Pilot. That's why. Like, that's it. Because you would not be the fucking pilot, nigga. Like, I would not want you. You wouldn't be the nigga on Con Air that just fucking anytime they get a vehicle, you're driving. Because no, I wouldn't trust you, nigga.
He's a wild. P speeds. He's a wild fucking driver.
A nigga who speeds with the fucking gas light on. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Like we throwing hands at that point, nigga. Like, nigga, you'll be 600 feet in the air talking about like, yeah, man. Yeah, we gotta get some gas soon. Like, wait, what? Yeah, I just want to fly the helicopter or the plane out until I really need the gas. Like, no. Dude, too much random shit happens to where like in emergency where it's like, damn, you're gonna wish you had a half a tank or some shit. So I can't. My life's too crazy.
No, see, I remember being like a high school kid, and like one of my friends, we were stranded on that highway with no gas. So I always try to like. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I'm on the freeway, but
dude, you know how many times I hear that shit?
Yeah, most times I don't because of past trauma. I guess you could say.
Cause dude, and this is the thing. I used to hear bitches complain about that. Like,
but nah, hold on.
I ran out of gas. I'm like, how'd you run out of gas? Well, I didn't get a chance.
How you run out of gas? I've never run out of gas. Like you could run on E for a minute. Like I said, 35 miles.
You know what? Look, we just built different, bro. You said you could run on E for a minute. I don't take them chances. I'd rather think I've been in the deepest hood, going to a random corner store with goons posted up outside. I took them chances over. I'll take a damn well, let me see if I can hit I-95 and get the damn from Boca to damn Hollywood on E. Like, who the fuck niggas take them chances though?
Man, no, not me though. I mean, yeah. My car, like P says, it beeps when it goes to 35 miles, and of course, go like down there. And usually, I mean, I think the most I let it go down for any of my cars is probably within 10 miles. Like when it's 10 miles left of gas, and then like, okay, then that's when I'll actually go fill it up. But
man, your car gonna start sounding like Kit from Knight Rider. Like your shit gonna start cursing you out, bro. Like fuck beeping. That shit gonna be like, nigga. Yeah.
Like I said,
fill me up, motherfucker. Put some unleaded, nigga.
Ran out of gas, so I'm good.
Yeah, because you be speeding gas when your shit on E.
All right, let me ask y'all real quick. I just want y'all's opinion. Rest in peace to my childhood Batman. But where would y'all rate Val Kilmer as a Batman all time, or Bruce Wayne? Is he up there?
I mean, he's behind. He's behind Michael Keaton. Pause.
He's probably the best Bruce Wayne, if we're being honest.
I've heard that he's the best. I was really young.
I can agree with that.
Nah, I like Christian Bale as Bruce Wayne.
He was decent. He was good. He was good Bruce Wayne. He was a good Wayne.
I like Christian Bale.
He was, but it's like I think Christian Bale looks more like the damn Bruce Wayne that we would get from like the cartoons.
But the voice is trash because of the Batman. His Batman voice is the worst.
His Batman voice was trash.
Yeah. It was stupid as shit.
Like Val Kilmer was like if Bruce Wayne was in real life, I feel like that's how Val Kilmer, like Bruce Wayne would be on some Val Kilmer shit. Like look like some yuppie, pretty boy, laid back dude who's trying to get like his business type shit, like
who's kind of rich off
getting all the hoes, all that shit. Like Christian Bale just looked like he just there because you made him be there. Like, yeah, we need you here, Bruce Wayne. And it's like, oh fuck, like I already practiced my voice in the Batcave.
And on top of that, Christian Bale's fighting as Batman wasn't the most impressive either of the Batman.
Horrible. Like that Batman had the worst fighting skills of all time.
But the funny thing is too is like in his first movie as Batman, the fighting was actually pretty good. But then the sequels,
it regressed. Yeah, it regressed. The first one he was.
You know why? Yeah. It looked better in part one because you didn't see it so good because they filmed the movie so fucking dark. You barely know what the fuck is going on. So you just imagining 30% of the fucking fight. I mean, so you're like, okay, I think this looks good. Yeah, I think he put him in a headlock. It looked like a suplex, a battering uppercut. Yeah, this is hard. Like, okay, yeah, we'll with it. Remember, them sequels to Batman, a lot of that shit happened in daytime. Batman was getting his ass whooped in broad daylight by niggas.
Yeah.
I mean, so you can see, like, okay, like, yeah, this is a well lit up bad guy headquarters. So you see in every punch and kick Batman is taking.
Yeah, no. I mean, Val Kilmer, like, he was a decent Batman. I'm not gonna say like, but yeah, but where he was a better Bruce Wayne, I can definitely agree with that. Like, he fit the Bruce Wayne one, but he was a decent Batman.
That's why Michael Keaton remains the best because he was the best balance of both Bruce Wayne and Batman.
He had a good balance.
The best of both.
He had a good balance.
Everyone else was either they was really good at Batman and sucked at Bruce Wayne, or really great at Bruce Wayne, but mid as Batman.
Except for George Clooney, he was trash at everything.
Yeah, George Clooney was.
That was the worst choice. That was the worst choice.
That goes without fucking saying.
Yeah, like he's never in the discussion.
Yeah,
even Ben Affleck gets more in the discussion than George Clooney. Like George Clooney was like, "You the first Batman movie where the villain surpassed you. Like he eclipsed completely."
Yeah. That's a
Mr. Freeze movie.
All right, everyone, chill. allow me to break the ice.
I ain't gonna lie, Arnold was cutting up that whole movie, bro.
Yeah, low-key, Arnold was one of the best. Like, he was multi-layered in that movie. Like like he killed that movie, like on some real shit.
Yeah, he immerses himself in these roles, man. Like serious role. You could tell Arnold like he's having fun with that shit. Like I'll never forget fucking I was volunteering for some art group or some shit, and we had to take the kids to see a movie, and we watched fucking Jingle All the Way when it came out. That's a classic, actually.
It's a classic. I see. I was kind of young when somewhat young when that came out. I remember that was a classic though. Classic.
And I'm like what 18, 19, something 17. I'm pretty much a grown ass nigga. Like, and I thought the movie was dope. Like him and Sinbad had great chemistry.
Yes, they did.
But yeah, Arnold killed
Cigar
that movie.
worth dominant. Now, what you said, Pat? My bad.
Yeah, no, I was saying like Arnold killed that movie, and so did the cat that played Bane too. Like, I mean, they outshined Batman so George Clooney. So and George Clooney is supposed to be the actor, and he loves the two muscle heads to like really outshine them. Like that shit is
the irony of that too, though.
Yeah.
Like you're supposed to be the actor, the two muscle heads out-act you.
Yeah, honestly, shit. Like, I remember like Arnold got top billing. Like, if you ever look at the fucking pictures of that movie, Arnold is prevalent. Like, he's like top nigga. Like, how's that even a thing? Yeah, Batman and Robin is an atrocity. Like, seriously.
Yeah, it's almost like you saw it just to see it because you're a Batman fan, but it wasn't like Batman Forever. Like, it got too goofy. Like Batman Forever still had like the Batman elements. Even though you had Jim Carrey acting a fucking fool in that shit.
I mean, he killed it, bro.
Still kept some of the dark element. It didn't just go all the way goofy.
Yeah, and that and Tommy Lee Jones, like but at least the acting level, no one was outshining each other. They were all like doing their thing, like you know.
Chris O'Donnell, everybody was acting their ass off in that movie, but Batman Forever, the Freeze Batman, that shit just was. Nigga said, "Fuck it, it's Arnold's movie, nigga." Like,
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
It was literally like Red Sonja or Conan for the 90s.
Yeah, I mean,
I took over.
Honestly, whoever would call that shit Batman and Robin probably low key probably needs to be fired or blackballed from Hollywood because it definitely wasn't marketed as such. That's for damn sure. Oh man!
Dude, I don't know how the fuck we ended up talking about Batman for so long.
I mean, hey man, Val Kilmer, because it's funny.
Oh yeah, Val Kilmer. Yeah, R.I.P. Val Kilmer. Like real talk, I gotta rewatch Ghost in the Darkness just because he passed. Like that was my fucking movie.
Yeah. Val Kilmer had like when he was like in his prime though. Val Kilmer had some heat. Tombstone, Heat. You know, I even watched that fucking movie.
I still never seen Heat. I gotta watch Heat, bro.
No, he is fire. I mean, I even watched that movie At First Sight where he was like blind and he was able to see in blind. Even that was a good fucking movie. Like, you know, it's just like
what's that shit? What, Mindhunter?
Yeah, Mindhunter.
He was dope in that shit too.
I mean, Top Gun, of course, is this, you know, classic as classic gets. You know, thankfully he was able to reprise his role in the Top Gun sequel. Which funny things too is I was never a big Top Gun like the first one. It was a cool movie, but I never got the hype. But the sequel though was fire. I
gotta see the sequel, but it's been so long since I saw the OG Top Gun. I almost feel like I have to watch that first, and it's so much newer shit out there for me to be like, all right, let me go back in time.
I mean, I just happened to watch it because I was over somebody's house and, you know, we were kind of smoking. And then she's like, do you want to watch, like, you know, Top Gun Maverick? I was like, sure. And it's a long fucking movie, too. That's another thing. You know, it's you know.
God, I can't. But I didn't see the last Fast and the Furious because that shit is like, I heard it's like, 3 hours? Like.
But like I said though, the secret Top Gun Maverick is fire. Like, and I wasn't like the first Top Gun. It was cool. It was 80s and whatever though. But Maverick was really fire. Like, I mean, I was impressed.
What made it so fire though? Because I've heard that. Like, I've never heard a bad thing about Top Gun Maverick.
Truthfully, I don't know. I think it's just the story and the action all pulled together. Like, and then, you know, like they tied up a lot of things. Like, obviously the only missing part was old girl from the first Top Gun movie, but you know, she, you know, she kind of aged herself out of
that is kind of crazy. That was like some Layla Rashawn shit.
Yeah. She kind of aged herself out of the
like,
sequel.
if you would have kind of kept yourself at it, we would have squeezed you into the movie, but you let yourself go too much.
Yeah.
This ain't voice acting, Toots.
Yeah.
This ain't like we're advising you to do your voice on the X-Men 90s show.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, I was like, geez, like, but no, it's just the story, the action, everything was just, it was fire. It just came together. And that's the way I can say it. It was a true sequel to Top Gun. Like, shit, like, you know, because usually you kind of look for things to nitpick, but it was just like, no, this is like,
you're different. Yeah, see, I'm just like, I never really was blown away by the original Top Gun. Like, the first Top Gun was like, okay, this is cool, you know, it's one of.
Yeah. Oh, where'd you go?
Can't hear you.
No, his connection must have cut. But yeah, no, like I said,
to go back to watch that so I could enjoy the new shit.
No, you went silent for a minute, LB. I was like, oh, where'd you go?
Oh, my bad. Fucking because remember, like, you know, Top Rank is up there. Not Top Rank, you know, we boxing fans. Top Gun is up there battling Rambo, Predator, RoboCop, like, nigga, like.
Yeah, and true. I mean, it held its own. I mean, it wasn't like it wasn't a flop then. Like, I still remember, like, as a kid, like,
no, it definitely held its own. It's a classic, but like, I'm just explaining why I never fucked with it like that, because it's like you had too many other. It was like a good album in '96.
Perfect analogy. I mean, the only thing with Top Gun is it got the ill marketing. Like, I mean, remember one of my friends had the Top Gun Nintendo game. Like, recently, and that game was fire too. So it was like, it just had, the marketing was out of the world for it, you know. But when you have like RoboCop and Terminator and all, and Predator and all that shit, like, you know, even though those are movies we weren't really supposed to be watching at that age, but you know, it was always marketed towards kids, you know. But
because kids was like, jits were harder back then, man. Like, these jits now pussy, bro. Like, they soft, like. Like, even shit like what's that, the Dark Crystal, or like even the kid movies from the 80s is harder than the kid movies now.
You know, Point Blank too. The first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie, because it was its 35th. It celebrates 35 years, and I was like, damn, it's really been that fucking long since that shit came out. You know, and that shit was to this day, like, no Turtles movie sequel has ever captured the rawness of that first fucking movie. Like,
at all.
Why? I mean, Leonardo used this fucking sword. He put sword to purpose in that shit. Nigga, I wanted one of those axes, nigga. Like, I want all that shit. Like, you know, I wanted to find a place where MC Hammer was like playing "This Is How We Do" and skateboard and play Narc on the arcade machine, nigga. Like, come on. Like, that shit was all hard. Like, that was New York. They captured New York, like, rawness of that shit. You know, when you do Turtles movies today, you know, they shy away from that shit. Like, they don't want that shit hard. Like, they don't want niggas getting stabbed in the arm with size and shit. Like, nah.
Because you know what? They keep trying to damn repackage it for the younger generation.
Yeah, and
it's like, I feel like with Ninja, you could do like two different types of Ninja Turtles, like just like how they do with like the Batman, and they have like Lego Batman. Then they'll have like regular Batman type shit. Like, Ninja Turtles, like, these niggas could really make a grimy fucking PG-13, real grimy Ninja Turtle movie and shows, but they don't want to. Yeah.
Yeah, they absolutely do not want to, and that's the shit that kills me. I'm like, come on, like, make Turtles raw, like, you know, like, I mean, of course you gotta make them say "Cowabunga, dude," but you gotta make them put their weapons to purpose. You know what I'm saying? Like, geez, like, I get, that's why I get tired of it. Like, I mean, some of the Turtle movies are cool, but they still haven't captured the raw. Like, we have, like, the first one had a raw soundtrack. And that shit was that shit was G-rated, but it had some of the hardest clean rap songs I ever heard in my life on that shit.
Yeah. That's why I always fuck with that damn what's that PlayStation?
Go
4
Ninja,
game?
go Ninja, go.
Oh no, that shit was whack,
Damn, that Shredder's Revenge. And when you when you fight the boss, that Ghostface and Raekwon song come on. I was like, God damn, like yo, that was a nice ass surprise. Like I've never been so surprised playing a video game in my life.
Facts.
I'm like, damn. I'm like, wow. Like I did not expect that shit. Like when that beat dropped, I'm like, wait, is that Ghostface? Like no way. Like nah, that's Raekwon. Like
yeah, and that's why I say like that's like
keep the hip hop elements in the Ninja Turtles alive. Like
yeah. You know, it's just like that's why I'm saying like the kids movies back in the day were like tough. Now it's like either the kids movies today they have some sort of hidden agenda to them, or they're just flat out they're like stupid, like dumb.
Even something like the Labyrinth goes harder than the shit they got now.
Yeah, it was like come on, like it was like I mean just let the kid like I mean. You can make shit hard, but make it so it's not insulting the kids' intelligence or the adults who have to watch it with them. You know what I mean? Like, come on.
Yeah, because they made movies back in the day for like the whole family to enjoy. Like a father or a mom didn't get pissed off because they had to take their kid to watch like some kiddie shit because it was done in a way where they could enjoy it too. But now it's like parents don't watch TV with their kids because their shows are so fucking stupid. The parents can't even stand it.
That's also facts. That's facts.
So they just be like, here, watch your show on the iPad or the TV, and they do something else. But back in the day, when I was growing up, man, my pops used to watch He-Man with us. He used to watch Thundercats with us. G.I. Joe, the fucking Rambo cartoon. Yes, Rambo had a cartoon, you young niggas.
Sure did.
So yeah, like, so, shit, the motherfucker was watching cartoons with up until he died. So fuck it, like, because the shit was that raw. But now, like, can imagine having a jit now. I gotta watch shit with them. Like, what?
Yeah, no, I remember.
Nigga, I'm used to Sesame Street, not this stupid shit. Y'all niggas don't even learn to read. The fuck? Get the fuck out of here. Like, y'all not even learning the words of the day. Like, y'all learning like street words of the day and slang and shit. Like, ain't no positive affirmative. There's no positive messages in this shit. What's the word of the day? Brick. 10 brick, 12. Like, no, nigga.
You are spitting spaceman. But yeah, no, I remember too, because when I was a kid, like my dad had the old school TV with the wood on it and shit like that. And Saturday mornings, like me and my brother, and my sister used to go in their room, and, to be sleeping and shit like that, and just turn it on, and just watch that shit. And I think they'd be watching it too, like because it wasn't stupid, like like they didn't like insult your intelligence. And then eventually, we left to go. Once it, it got later in the morning, then we just left to go to the living room or the basement, with that shit. But yeah, they used to watch it with us in the morning too. So yeah, shit's different now. Like kids shows are dumb. Or you have to watch them just to make sure there's no other shit in it that's supposed to be exposed.
And don't get me wrong, like you had dumb shit for our time too. Like even my pops didn't really like Ren and Stimpy. He used to get at me and my brother, like, why y'all watch that stupid fucking shit?
Yeah, my dad never let me watch fucking Beavis and Butthead. Yeah.
Oh, but the thing is, he didn't. My pops ain't trip over Beavis and Butthead. Like he got that. It just for some reason for him, Ren and Stimpy was just like too fucking just stupid. Like Beavis and Butthead was stupid, but it was like regular.
Ren and Stimpy was kind of demonic, honestly.
No,
it was, but niggas couldn't tell me that shit wasn't funny as hell though.
Oh, that shit was hilarious, my G. Like that shit was
hilarious.
Yeah, for sure,
man.
No, for some reason, even though I was real young, I remember I was like, I shouldn't be watching this. I remember being mad. Like, I just had a feeling I shouldn't have been watching this.
Pissing on the electric fence. Like, dude, there's so much classic shit.
It's the most dumbest, funniest shit ever.
Don't whiz on the electric fence.
Don't whiz on the electric fence. Oh my God. Powdered toast, man.
Or this nigga Ren in space eating a bar soap, talking about his ice cream bar. That shit used to have me crying laughing. Because that nigga went insane. And he went insane like a fucking episode.
You see, Beavis and Butthead was stupid on a different level. Like the fire. Like I think I was in fourth grade when Beavis and Butthead came. Some kid put himself on fire in front of a pool. And that shit was all on the news. And they was trying to get rid of Beavis and Butthead then.
Yeah.
And my pops was like, man, I ain't got to worry about y'all niggas. Y'all gonna damn. Somebody say the word fire 20 times. Y'all not gonna put yourself on fire.
Yeah, I was up because I had a teacher that like he was just like the teacher in Beavis and Butthead. Like like he'd have a fucking panic attack all the fucking time.
Oh, the principal nigga. What's his name? No, not Mr. Anderson. I know who you're talking about, KP. Yeah.
Remember I did the imitation of the principal.
Yeah, Pat does that shit perfect. I can't even do that stupid shit.
Yeah, Beavis and Butthead, you two juvenile delinquents.
That is perfect.
Lord, this. Oh man, yo, chill. My bad. All right, let's get back to some serious shit. I know King P. I'm the King Pilot Conscious P. The motherfucker from the Vegas nigga here. I know you want to speak on the football shit.
Yeah, no.
On the you mean the kid get about the kid?
So I'm gonna let you start it off and give us your thoughts.
Okay, so I'm not sure what I'm not sure what state it was. Maybe Pat or somebody can kind of from what I got from it is the kid. There were two kids, high school kids. One was 16, one was 17. One black, one white. And ultimately there was a disagreement about a seat, a chair, which unfortunately led to the demise and the death of one of the children, and he got stabbed to death by one of the other kids, and now it's taken and now all I see is I can't even doom scroll in peace because all I see is racist fucking saying niggas should be back in Africa. So that's all I got.
Yeah, no. See, I mean, it's messed up too because apparently, so far, it still hasn't confirmed. But what happened was, I guess the white dude that ended up getting stabbed, like he approached the dude, the black dude, saying you my seat, and apparently put hands on him first. So the black dude responded by stabbing him in the heart with a knife.
And I heard the white dude took the dude's bag and just tossed it and broke the man's phone and everything. Like,
yeah. Basically,
like I ain't gonna lie. Like when I heard the story, it sounded like a cracker was an asshole and he got what was coming to him. Because all this whole, because these crackers love to play this shit where it's damn and fuck you puss ass crackers. First of all, I'm gonna say that. But y'all love to play this. Well, no one should die over a seat. No one should, but y'all be the aggressor. Y'all could fucking turn around and say, you know what? It ain't that serious. Fucking have the seat, nigga, and be about your business.
Mm-hmm.
But y'all think y'all the fucking authority of everything. You need to be like that nigga from Marvel that be on the fucking moon and just be the goddamn watcher. And watch what the fuck you do sometimes, because niggas ain't playing with you. Yeah, it's sad that someone had to die over that shit. But motherfucker, you started it.
Yeah, now I mean,
still, that black kid fucking ended it.
I mean, now, unfortunately, I don't condone the knife thing either, because it's like
dude, there's more to it. Like, why would look? Honestly, there probably been some underlying beef with them niggas because bringing a knife to a track, unless you know niggas is gonna fuck with you, you're not gonna really bring no.
And also, this was a track meet event. This one, I forgot that part. Yeah.
So he knew them dudes probably had smoke before, and I ain't gonna lie, Lil Cracker sound like he was bullying. Like them twins were on some damn Kiss of the Dragon shit. When one get beat up, the other one step in, and y'all just bully niggas. And not everybody playing with you motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got it. Yeah, Kiss of the Dragon, fire.
Yeah, and it's like I mean, sometimes I wish it was just like, okay, you settle that shit like some hand to hand here, but like I said, this is a new era right now. These kids, the weapons galore. Like I can't even tell you how many fucked up videos I see of kids in high school and niggas get into altercations and they bringing out knives and shit to stab niggas with. Like
and I mean, I will say it is fortunate for the kid, both kids, the parents, their families got to deal with that. But I will say. These people don't fucking care about that kid that are being racist and saying black should go to Africa. They don't care about they do not care about that kid at all. He's just being used. He's just being used as a fucking a point to be racist and spew your racism online. That's all.
Now, I mean, of course, because
they know that kid was probably bullying the black kid. Like it just because if it was the other way around, it wouldn't happen because, dude, if that white boy don't try to make that black kid get out his seat on some Rosa Parks shit, fucking crackers still be alive.
And what happened to that? And what happened with that black kid that got caught like inside the fucking that gym? You know, you heard about that when he was rolled up in that gym.
Oh yeah,
mat.
that was
nothing came out of that.
There was no fucking outcry, no fucking type of bullshit.
Yeah, his parents had a steady stewing like the whole school system, but it's keeping that shit unrest because dude was found without his organs. Like, what the fuck kind of shit is that? Yeah, like. I mean, if he was found intact, it would be one thing, but dude is missing several organs. Like, what the fuck? Like, yeah. So something foul.
You remember, what's those two black kids found on they missed a flight, and then they found on a hill lynched or some shit?
Yeah, in the Appalachian Mountains or some shit like that. They get like, yeah. Yeah,
and mountains don't go together. Like, the fuck?
Yeah, like, I mean, you go into one place, but you're found in the mountains. Like, ain't no way. Like, either because I mean that doesn't make no sense. Like, where did that detour happen? Like, what the fuck happened? Like, did they go there willingly?
But then this is the thing with white people. You ask them and they could never give you a real answer, but they got all the answers for this football nigga.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw some of the racist comments in there. It was disgusting. Even though it definitely looked like, I mean, from what I got, it was bullying, and this time the bully got, you know what I'm saying? But and it sucks, but that's what I say. Like, I mean, this is, that's why you shouldn't bully people.
Stop fucking with people, because he could have walked away.
Yeah, he could have walked, or he could at least said it nicely or some shit like that. I was like, hey, yo, my man.
Or just get the teacher or somebody, get an administrator and say, like, hey, man, this kid's not supposed to be here. You fucking crackers got all the teachers and shit on your side anyway. Why did you use that? Y'all quick to fucking run and tell the goddamn cop or somebody.
Yeah,
you was bullying that little nigga, and you got what the fuck was coming to your fucking racist ass. Fuck you.
And now, unfortunately, like I said, now I'm pretty sure they're gonna make it. I mean, if they don't rule it self-defense, they're gonna make an example of, because it's Texas, and Texas is fucked up.
He better get a good lawyer.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's a fucked up situation, and it should have never happened. It should have never went down like that. But yeah,
got to the point it got to, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the thing with some of these white people. It's always on some I'm white and I say so shit. Mm-hmm. And everybody not trying to hear that. If it's a possibility, like, dude, like I'm not even from there, but I know racism, and usually racism is the same every fucking where. Mm-hmm. White kid thought he owned the fucking block or some shit and said, hey, nigga, get up. Mm-hmm. Nigga wasn't having it. Dude did extra shit.
He fucked around and
found the fuck out.
Yeah.
Nigga got hit with the goddamn Crocodile Dundee knife.
Yeah. Apparently he got stabbed right in the chest, like the heart, almost like in the heart. So it's just like, it's only,
Yeah, and that nigga was probably whooping and pumping his chest out too. Like, nigga went for the biggest target. Like, I ain't fucking here.
Yeah.
And y'all start raising y'all kids to stop being assholes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a shame though. It truly is. I mean, that fat cat has to carry a knife to school. Let's
get into the reasoning for that. Why is he at a fucking damn? Because look, it's different. Like, I'm from a high school where niggas used to have Flag Day, Independence Day for Jamaicans. And like, carrying knives was like par for the course. Like, it was more weird if you didn't have a knife. But this when I was in high school, like, these little niggas is different. We were still scrapping. These motherfuckers don't scrap as much as we used to.
No. I mean, we had like the freshman Friday shit. Freshmen used to get the asses whooped and shit like that. And that was that. But I think it was later in my high school years, because especially around Columbine, I think there was a whole like a faction, because my hometown West Haven had these weird factions, not gangs per se, but niggas used to be on some like, yeah, I'm this and I'm that, and there was like a disagreement at some party, and then then niggas got together in the high school lobby, and damn near had one of the most ridiculous fights I've ever seen. Like, trophy cases broken, my principal got knocked out, teachers were getting the asses whooped. Like, it was seeing my 400-pound principal get knocked out and niggas relieved him of his Rolex and continued to scrap. I'd never seen shit like that before in my life. Like it was yeah. And then after that, niggas got expelled, arrested, and after that, one of the niggas that wasn't involved, I think he was out that day, came to school. He was in my gym class with some heat and was bragging to niggas that he had it. And I'm just, and then I think after that was when they started putting in the metal detectors and stuff like that. And then the security and we had like the security people were like middle age. Now I think my high school has a whole police unit in there now. Yeah, this shit got raw. And even I remember too, they even made the news because there was a fight near the buses, and then I think what happened is a teacher got punched into the bus as it was moving and fucked this whole shit up. It's like, this shit got raw. Like,
oh no, wait. Was this Rocky 5?
Honestly, my high school
niggas getting to a bus.
It was the raw.
Nigga, that's the Rocky 5 ass shit right there, yo.
I mean, I think it was like a year or two after I graduated. But I think, but it was in the news. It was like, a teacher got injured because he was breaking up a fight, and they punched him right into a bus that was moving. So yeah, that shit was. Yeah, I was like, oh my god, like this shit got raw. But then, even then, it was just mostly like fists, like outside for the gunship. But yeah, the niggas are carrying knives now. Like, really, okay, yeah, they're not even taking it. Like, yeah. Fuck that. Like,
See, I guess it's different down here. We got all the damn Caribbean niggas down here. Motherfuckers stay with knives and blades. So that was just more like you fought a nigga, you knew a knife, there's a possibility a knife might come out. And that's just what it was. Like, I've seen niggas win fights, but they didn't finish the nigga off, pause, and the motherfucker come back and stab him during the same fight.
Yeah, ironically, the video that got circulated, I saw on the Twitter timeline of Caleb Plant when he fought that nigga, and he was kind of styling on the dude. And dude, after he eats like a hard jab, went to his pocket to try to stab Caleb Plant with the knife and shit. Yeah.
And see, and that's the shit. It's like if you're a certain age, certain region, that's the shit you were seeing and dealing with, man. Like that was us all day down here. Like, so I get it. Motherfuckers always gonna be fighting and shit, but it's like, hey, man, like, you got to pick and choose your fucking battles. Like, the only way that white dude did that shit because he knew he could get away with it. Like, like that's all it was. Like,
and he probably got away with it for years. But you know how it goes.
Exactly.
They got the nigga mugshot. They got the football kid in his football gear. You know how it goes.
Yeah, like let's just call out the racism for what it is. Like, yeah, it's sad, but what's to stop that white kid from, he would have probably grew up to be some racist asshole and to somebody else. Like, I feel like we lost 2 lives, but 1 life would have affected more.
Right. And
if he's already acting like that, you picking fights in high school and trying to bully niggas for a seat. Like, nigga, you're a star football player. Like, why the fuck are you here bothering this nigga for? Because you can.
Yeah, I mean, obviously there was bullshit back in the days too, or whatever. I mean, Lord knows I used to, there were people that used to try me a whole lot, and that shit was, because how it is, like niggas just, sometimes you just want to joke, they either have jokes or they just want to show out to other niggas and shit like that, or whatever chicks that they, that's around, and you got to deal with the bullshit, But like I said, I mean. I didn't stab no motherfucking body except, depending on the ones I actually got into a physical confrontation with, there was no stabbing. It was just ass whoopings that was kind of handed out, But
yeah, because the only time you really getting a weapon is like if you're just getting jumped and you trying to run and you grab it, you looking for a stick or a pole or something. Like, fuck it, there's too many niggas. But other than that, like niggas ain't going into no fight with no knife. But the only time niggas that had that shit is when they know it's multiple people. That's why I'm just saying, like. For Jit to just had a knife on him like that, like,
there's a reason,
there's a bigger issue y'all trying to ignore.
They're definitely jumping up the sympathy because in the story they're like talking about, oh yeah, dude died in his twin's arms, and then the father put a GoFundMe out on there. I seen that shit, and I'm just like, yeah. And then obviously this is before the details are coming out, but but it's gonna be interesting to see, you know, if it's confirmed that dude was on some bullshit. You know what the outcry is going to be.
Because if it was the other way around, like that white kid might not even be arrested if he would have stabbed the black kid.
Yeah.
But this way, what happened? That black kid's arrested immediately, and you still have people talking about, oh man, like the media not trying to talk about this story because so and so, and it's like, bro, like it's a non-story. It's not like the kid was on the run. The motherfuckers acting like the black kid was TK.
Yeah, right.
Like he making songs, he just evading the damn law across the country, making a mockery of the damn justice system, and just be like, ha, like fuck y'all niggas, and dropping freestyles at every park. Like, no, like y'all got this nigga immediately. So I hate when y'all niggas be on the not talk about. There's nothing to talk about. Fucking, he got arrested.
Yeah, I mean his mugshot.
He didn't run in the crowd and get 22 more niggas.
Yeah, I mean they already have the dude's mugshot and everything, bro. It's already out there.
Yeah, so it's like motherfucking crackers be trying to change the narrative. Like, look, bro, like it's sad, but then it's like it is what it is. Like y'all in a state where like y'all have dual laws in Texas where if motherfuckers agree to the fade, the police don't even step in between that shit.
Right.
So it's like y'all know what it is over there. Like that's the culture. So if you die by your own culture, it is what it is. Just like if I throw a fist fight with a nigga and he knocked me, he hit me and I fall down weird and die, like it is what it is. That's the culture. Niggas fighting. Yeah. That's what you got to worry about when you in places like Cali, Texas, Philly, Florida, where niggas got scrapping culture.
Right.
And I say scrapping because usually a fight is what starts. Like I ain't saying that niggas be strapped, weapons, all that shit, but it comes from fighting all the time. But yeah, hold your head, young man. Crazy how niggas is old enough where you're named after a motherfucking basketball player that's going into the Hall of Fame, bro.
Yeah, talk about
Carmelo deserved it though. First ballot. Young people thought he wasn't first ballot. You're an idiot. It's not. It's the NBA Hall of Fame. It's Basketball Hall of Fame. So his freshman year was the best I ever seen. It was my 2 eyes. So
he killed that shit in fucking Syracuse. And like Carmelo, he a Hall of Fame. Like he ain't got the ring, but he got some Olympic medals. And
he was at one time the highest scorer. I mean, well, Durant passed him. But he was the Olympic, all-time Olympic scorer, #1, 3 gold medals, 8th in scoring right now. That the way niggas score now ain't gonna be top 10. Yeah, but he's 8 right now.
Carmelo down the Hall of Fame. You gotta be a grade A hater.
Yeah, but I mean,
I don't think T-Mac deserved it.
I don't know. T-Mac deserved it. Yeah, T-Mac, and I mean, if I hear that, but I mean,
the one I'll argue first ballot is Grant Hill, but he has his college. But Grant Hill, because the injuries, he was on his route to be one of the best.
I mean, I'll say this too. I mean, with Carmelo, though, I mean, I think the biggest thing is because with the exception of maybe like 2 seasons, he never had a deep playoff run or anything like that. So
there was a 1 year with the Lakers. I mean, Kobe. I mean, unfortunately, that Nuggets team was stacked, but that was Kobe's time to get his ring. So there's nothing you could do that. The Nuggets team was tough.
There was one point where the Nuggets was stacked.
The Nuggets they pushed him. I
didn't Kobe mean much on the West Coast.
I'm gonna say, but that was like 6 games. I think the Lakers and Nuggets went 6 that 1 year. But if there was no Kobe and Powell in them, Nuggets probably Melo's. Remember, keep in mind, Melo could have got drafted by the Pistons that same year, but they skipped him. They took Darko. They took Darko Milicic, who never did shit in the NBA. Really,
and he ended up getting a ring too. Like his name was always brought up, but it's like, huh?
Yeah, he did end up getting the ring, and then also the fact he was also batshit insane, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
that might have been. There was a couple of those ones.
Yeah, but yeah, though, yeah. Yeah, I mean, Carmelo. I mean, yeah. I mean, I think that's his biggest knock. I mean, if he just, I mean, if he had just at least went to the finals, I mean, it probably would have been like. But yeah, no. I mean, it's a lot of early round exits for him and his teams that he's on. You know, I mean, shit. I mean, I still remember like when he was on the Knicks. I mean, that was the whole thing. I mean, with whole Jeremy Lin actually being a thing. Like, I mean, he was actually seen as a cancer during that time too, if I'm not mistaken. Like,
yeah, you're right. You're right because Lin Sandy was winning all those games, and then once he lost, ESPN had to get racist and said, "Look at the chink in the armor."
Yeah, yeah, they were wilding hard for that.
I ain't gonna lie, like
y'all remember that?
Was
remember
clever,
that
though.
I mean, it's on pun. It's wordplay, but come on.
If you're gonna practice your prejudice,
at what cost? Let me.
At what? If you're gonna practice your prejudice, like lean more into like the slick pun angle. I mean, like, be at least entertaining with it. Like, y'all niggas are so abrasive with this shit. It's like, damn, bro. Like, we can't even laugh and get pissed at y'all. We just gotta get pissed at y'all. We can't even know shit. Like, yo, this motherfucker, he tried it. Like, okay, it's more like, yo, this motherfucking cracker. Like, this nigga, like, chink in the armor. I remember that shit.
Yeah, who else is going in with Carmelo Anthony? Who's in his class?
Well, so far,
it's not like
you mean like his class of in the Hall of Fame? It's only him so far. I think he was named so far.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was just wondering because it's like I was just trying to see what the list was because like is it just him? Did they just announce? But then also too, I guess Dwight Howard was named as the finalist too. Oof.
Oh, the Dwight. Yeah, I think Dwight was. Yeah, Dwight was named a few like before, like a week or two before. Yeah. I mean, he's in that class. Yeah, he's in that class then. I mean, they're both first ballot. Dwight Howard, he should have been top 75. I mean, Melo was, but Dwight Howard took us into the finals, didn't get top 75. You know what I mean?
I mean, he has a ring, sure, but it was more like
But I was saying, no, Dwight took his team to the finals and lost to the Lakers in his prime,
he did
too. So that's what I'm saying. But he should have been top 75.
Glossed over that too.
Yeah, Dwight was top 75. He should have got in top 75. There's something with politics had to be because,
Yeah. Sound like that motherfucker was asking the tiebreaker vote had to be Shaq or somebody.
Shaq was like, nope. Shaq was like, no, fuck
nope. Fake ass Superman. Like, no. Like, you hate you big hater. But yeah, like Dwight Howard definitely, come on, like he might rank even higher than Carmelo when you think about it. But I think it comes like certain roles, certain positions. I believe that there's like some type of favoritism in those roles where like they're not gonna have somebody. They're not gonna want to look at somebody as better than this person in a certain role. Like, and I feel like with centers, they already have it where it's like, okay, Shaq, Will, and a few others is like, okay, none of you niggas will ever get better than them. And that's how I feel like how they try to do Dwight Howard sometimes.
But Joker's kind of pushing it. I mean, they are trying to make Joker has
hold on. What is Jokic again? Is he closer to this? Or this side?
They are definitely. Yeah.
I mean, don't make me flip the arm, bro. Like, come on.
No, but Jokic is doing some amazing stuff, but he ain't past Shaq yet. So stop with that. He's
Yeah, like he's great for what he is, but dude, there's how many centers all time are we picking over Shaq if we got a chance to start a basketball team?
No, I mean not really. I mean, I'd say only Kareem, Hakeem and Kareem.
Yes, that's it. Like you're not picking too many niggas, and maybe Will. Like, but dude, you're not gonna find 5 niggas over Shaq that you're gonna say, you know what, fuck it. Like yeah, we don't. You know what, David Robinson's that dude. So yeah, I'm good on Shaq. Like no, bro, really. Yeah. I'm gonna get Eric Dampier. I'm gonna the volley D back. Like nigga, stop. Like what the fuck are we doing here?
And defense matters. And I like Jokic. I like Jokic.
Tim better than Kobe.
But Shaq at least was respectable. He was defensive anchor during the Lakers run. He was a force in the paint defensively too. Niggas be eating in the paint.
Remember, basketball teams basketball teams and coaches were having secret special meetings on how to deal with Shaq. When has that ever happened with anybody?
Hack-a-Shaq.
Niggas literally was in a laboratory creating new fouls for Shaquille O'Neal, bro.
Which is hilarious because he made his free throws when it mattered. So,
nigga, okay, wait. We're not starting this when it matters shit. Like you one of these niggas who drunk the damn
no,
Shaq.
sorry. Hold on. Let me rephrase that.
The free throws always matter. Like,
hold up,
because you hit him at the end of the game when the game is more on the line now.
That's why I said let me rephrase that. He made them in the crunch time, like when they tried to foul him.
He did. He always made it. He always made it when it mattered.
Yeah. Motherfucker, yeah, that's true. But he always looked like he was about to miss them shit too. Nigga be like, shit spinning there and go in, and you're like, there used to be a collective sigh in the damn stadium when this nigga would shoot. And he's just like, oh, damn. But now I get it, like, you know, but I just hate how niggas used to harp on it. Like nigga, the first half free throws is what got us down 6 points now with 3 minutes left in the game, motherfucker. Like,
shit. I mean, he was way better than Ben Wallace. Ben Wallace is actually the worst free throw shooter in history. Dude shot like 30%.
And the thing is,
you
saw Shaq improve his free throws during his career. That's another thing too.
But it's ironic because Ben Wallace is the best undrafted player of all time. He's a Hall of Famer. You know what I'm saying? I know he averaged 3 points, but nigga, what's the anchor to a defense for a couple of ring? They had one ring, but they made like 3.
But would he even be worth a damn if he wasn't on that Detroit team?
Probably not. I mean, he
was literally just for like a more aggressive, better like Draymond or some shit.
Yeah, I mean, dude was he was there just as a
but he was a force defensive.
He was a force. He only averaged like 2-3 points in like average. You know what I'm saying? But like his defense was why he's in the Hall of Fame. Clearly,
his defense was elite. Like,
him and Rodman are only average 5 points a game, but they matter more than 20 points per game, niggas.
Though, nigga.
Yeah, but Rodman can.
I love Rodman.
You know, but no, Rodman. I mean, Rodman. I think his shooting. Rodman could actually shoot. Like, I mean, he wasn't no Ben Wallace for the shoot. Like, he could actually shoot. But you know, his rebounding.
Like Rodman could ball. Ben Wallace could only really do one thing, and that one thing happened to be elite. Whereas Rodman kind of gave you a little overall. Like he could spread the court more, like you know what I mean, like rebound,
especially young Rodman. Before he was on my Bulls, young Rodman could guard 1 through 5. You know, like when he was on the Pistons, he could when he won Defensive Player of the Year, he could guard Michael Jordan, he could guard fucking Bill Cartwright. It didn't matter back then.
I mean, dude still did it on the Bulls, and even did it for a little bit when he was on the Lakers for that 1 year or whatever.
Yeah, for that 1 year.
Yeah, like
even
Rodman,
on the NWO.
Yeah, Rodman, like, he was a real playmaker, and he knew his role. Like, so, yeah, I mean, that's why he has all those rings. Like he knew his role. So, it's just that his antics kind of overshadow what type of player he really was. Like, dude was a real elite player. Like, he's just, didn't take basketball seriously.
Elite player, elite fuckery.
Yeah, exactly. So
but that's the thing I give Dennis Rodman his props. Like he knew how to maximize his moments. A lot of these niggas don't know how to do that. Like Dennis Rodman, I have a year where he's marrying a bitch, he's doing movies, he's winning this, that, doing this. It's like, damn, like you did all this in '97, nigga. Shit.
Yeah, I still remember that horrible movie he did with Van Damme, Double Team.
Simon Says. I fucked with it though. I thought it was alright. Like I've seen worse.
I mean, it was because I remember I saw it on pay-per-view and I was like, "Oof, yeah, this is rough."
See, I seen it in the theaters though. Like, it felt better in the theater. Like,
it might be a theater.
It's the movie he made by himself that wasn't as good.
Which one was that?
Remember that Dennis Rodman had an action, and it wasn't even almost the same character from Simon Says. But he was like, he was by himself. Like, I think a chick was in the movie. Like, we would have to Google it. I can't remember the name.
Yeah, I mean, I just like I said, Double Team was just the one movie I know that he was in. I just happened because
you know what? I think it was Simon Says. I'm saying, like, my bad. It was Simon Says. Double Team's the damn Van Damme movie. My bad.
Yeah, that's the Van Damme movie. Yeah.
Yeah, Simon Says wasn't even bad. Like, it was okay. Same thing with the Double Team.
I guess I just never got to the point of actually seeking Simon Says out because I never watched that shit.
It was big. Like, it was in the theaters too. He literally bounced from the Van Damme movie and did that shit on some, like, niggas were like, you know what? I fucked with you enough as a sidekick. Like, let's give you your own whole movie now.
Yeah, I mean, of course, this is during the whole. He was doing this during the Bulls' other three-peat run and shit like that. How that nigga had that much energy was fucking crazy to be doing all that shit. You know,
them drugs,
and still get rebounds every fucking get like 10 rebounds a night or some shit.
Because you had progressive fuckery back in the day. Back in the day, a nigga could do all types of fuckery, bullshit, fuck off, do all types of random shit, but he still handled his business. These new niggas can't balance that. Like, once they start getting into fuckery, it's like
they don't play, or they don't play.
Like, they get garbage. Like, you see it in boxing, all these sports. Whereas, like, you think a nigga could gamble and smoke cigars like Jordan did in the 90s and still fucking drop 35 points on niggas? No.
And then also play golf too, because that Dream Team documentary is like the shit that Jordan was doing. Is like, how the fuck does this nigga sleep? Like
niggas ain't built like that. Dude, look at Sugar Ray Leonard in the 80s. Like, the whole, you fucking around, you doing coke, you doing.
Oh yeah, that nigga he was a straight demon. That documentary, that 4K's documentary was outstanding. That nigga was a demon.
But he still performed at a high level. Like, these new niggas, they different. They can't give you that high performance level and still be like, all right, man, he gonna be down at Fat Tony's crib shooting dice and getting in all types of fuckery. Like, nah, like, like, yeah, it don't happen at all that way no more. Like, motherfuckers, like, niggas can't even. And remember, these motherfuckers were sustaining that fuckery for like years, like whole seasons. Right. These motherfuckers can't get one. Like, they can't go 3 months, but with fuckery and they fall off.
Facts.
Look how bad Broner fell off from the Milanowski fight to the Madonna fight.
Yeah, and now look how
it's not like it was like 2 years in between.
Yeah, and now you see Broner now. He's washed up doing TikTok dances for social media and shit like that, and being indicted and being a fixer of dice games because niggas don't know what loaded dice looks like.
That's like your scumbag shit.
Like I'm sorry. I've shot dice before. I used to shoot dice a lot. Like, and I've seen what loaded dice do. Like, there's a way that those fucking dice go that you can immediately tell that this shit is loaded as a motherfucker. And typically, you only need to see it maybe 2 times before you realize that you need to get you and your money the fuck up out of the spot. And then
like, this shit ain't falling right.
Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the fact that this nigga he was indicted, it was like, I use funny dice. Yeah, I took these niggas for like $5 million and shit like that. Yeah, it's like, and then then I had the gangsters. They had to pay them $100,000 to get their money back if they got their money back. Like, scumbag.
And that's the thing. You don't hear about no gangster shit happening to Broner during that situation.
No, because
you just heard niggas went to Big U.
Yeah.
Because it's like, damn, it's like, I'm like, all y'all niggas is like 6'5", 6'9", all that shit, and y'all letting a nigga like 5'7" bully y'all out y'all money. I know he a boxer, but damn.
And it's millions. Like,
you had to jump Broner, nigga.
Like, if it was thousands or whatever, but millions. Like, how do you get to the point?
Millions is like, yo, like, I don't need a big U, big K, big V, big S. I don't need nobody else to help me get my fucking millions. Like, nigga, no, fuck that. Like,
yeah.
And you paying $100K on top of that?
I mean, there must have been a foreign player that wasn't, someone that maybe was like Ivan and Eddie, Yvonne McBasket, that type of shit. Niggas is dumb, not seen that shit before, nigga. Like, come on,
McBasket.
Like seriously,
fucking adult swim ass basketball player names, nigga. That's some shit you would see on the regular show, nigga. Like, hey, Mordecai, here's Ivan McBasket from the Ukraine.
Like, how do you lose millions from loaded dice? Like, come on, like I would,
nigga, niggas. Somebody should have put him onto that Big L song. Good God, because y'all definitely were a casualty of a fucking dice game.
Yeah, like I mean, if it was that, like I mean, how many times did they hit me? Like they must have been straight up virgins and this shit. Like they got either that or they were threatened or like niggas like, oh, look, nigga, you're gonna roll this dice.
And keep playing. You got to play 10 rounds, bro.
Yeah, and keep playing until you lose this money, and then you pay us $100,000 to get your money back. Shit like that.
Honestly, it feels that way. Like you remember the first Umbach when dudes started fighting them niggas in that little underground fight club shit, and you saw when he tried to back up the first time that random nigga just had a gun to his back, like, hey nigga, nah, bro, you fight. And that's how I feel like that shit was. A nigga lost like $100,000 and he was but like, man, fuck this. And he tried to back away and he felt that damn gun to his damn small of his back. And he's like, you know what? I'll play some more. Like, yeah, I still got bread. Like, I could win it back. Like, yeah.
Hey, what y'all think? Y'all heard the situation about No Jumper being bankrupt?
Hey.
Oh yeah, that shit. Hey, Kang son, what it do? Salute.
Them be the breaks.
Don't that seem suspect? Like the feds are probably like, okay, let's just act like. Yeah, it just seems. I just think this nigga's a fed, but that's just my opinion.
These are the breaks, like Pete just said. It is what it is.
You play fed games, you get fed problems, nigga.
Yeah, pretty much.
And he's getting karma too, bro. Like niggas don't understand. Like that karma shit is real. Like first of all, Adam 22 could be lying about going broke and all this shit, and there's that possibility. But he also mentioned somebody was suing him.
Yeah.
So you don't know his situation like exactly, because a lot of these niggas, they'll make up shit just so they can go viral or get attention, and that's how they fucking live.
But that's what he's been doing for the past 3-4 years. But now it's like, yeah, he's getting sued and shit. You never know.
For this time, though.
Yeah, but I mean, either way, I'm not gonna lose sleep over that shit.
Fuck no, like. Look, man, all those niggas, man, Big U, Whack 100, Adam, like, lock all those niggas up, man. Like, what type of positivity have they ever brought to the culture?
Yeah, exactly.
A motherfucker who's interviewing Pop Smoke's killer don't need to be having a platform. Like, let's out of here. Like, what the fuck are we doing?
Yeah, get them niggas the fuck up out
and
of
this
there.
Big U nigga, damn it. This nigga Big U, like, you beefing with rappers that you signing, and then you getting them killed, and you orchestrating hits, and a motherfucking like Eric Holder, who's a known fucking deranged snitch, he's running around free outside to terrorize niggas. Like, bro, like all this shit is like, it's just like it's just, what is it? It's just foolery, bro. Like, this is just bullshit.
Facts.
Yeah, like I ain't losing sleep over it, because I seen some clip, Whack 100, like they was talking about, like they do the debate, the clickbait so well. Like Whack 100 almost swings on Poetic Flacco on Jumper from Adam Jumper or 22 Jump Street, whatever the fuck that shit's called. and I watched the fucking 30-second clip, and the nigga ran over there in front of him and put his hand up, and then somebody like bro, like this ain't no.
Yeah, I saw that too. I don't watch the show, but I saw that clip too. You're talking about, right?
Dude, they forced the clips on you. I've never watched an episode of damn. Okay, I've probably seen Adam the No Jumper maybe twice, and it's usually because of the guests. I think.
Yeah, I mean, I've watched. I've watched like 3 or 4 episodes, and like it's fucking existence. But I don't watch it.
Thank you. Same here, bro. Same here.
I'm gonna keep it 100. Adam 22 gets no play from me. 0.
Absolutely.
I don't think he adds anything of value. I'm gonna be completely honest.
He doesn't. That's why the times I've seen him, it was because of the guests. He had a great episode, I think, with what's his name, Kevin Samuels.
Yeah. No, I mean him, fucking Kai Cenat, Speed. I don't fucking go on these people's YouTubes. It pops on my timeline.
You know,
That's all.
I think Kai
I
Cenat
don't.
is kind of. I think Kai Cenat is kind of funny. I'll say that. And he's got his little thing going. I'm not going to denigrate him.
No, I'm not hating. I don't completely hate him.
All these niggas is entertaining in their own way. It's just it ain't reached over to be entertaining for me where I gotta damn watch these niggas every week type shit. Like nobody's on that level.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like what I want to see a room full of niggas hanging out for, like, and y'all not really on nothing like that. Like,
yeah, you're not doing.
I know technically we do the same thing sometimes, but it just, I don't know. I guess it's a maturity thing, a growth thing. Like these little niggas ain't beyond nothing really.
Yeah, they're not talking about nothing. They sure as hell ain't talking about shit. It's just foolery or fuckery or retarded shit.
Yeah. So it's like, yeah, little kids like that, younger people might like that, but I'm just it ain't for me. Like he might have some entertaining clips every now and then, and he seemed like a cool dude, but shit ain't for me. Just like the I Show Speed nigga. At least he's trying to do actual activities and shit, so I give him props. But a lot of these niggas just come off as like weirdos who just found their lane.
Yeah.
Hey, I Show Speed kind of funny to me. I find him entertaining.
He's entertaining, but I wouldn't say he's funny. But I don't know. Everybody like, because none of these niggas is like funny. Like what jokes they be cracking. Like,
I mean, not funny like that, but he just I get a good laugh out of his silliness sometimes.
Yeah, that's silliness, nigga. I'm too old to be just getting amused by niggas being fuck?
I just don't find anything of value in no jumper.
No, I don't find that. I just find it's gonna be interesting to see what happens because
listen, as much as people don't like him, I can at least see the appeal in Vlad. I can't see any appeal in Adam 22. No.
Dude, honestly, I don't even see no appeal in Vlad. Like since all the dialogue been cooking, dude, like Vlad has been even worse. It's got to the point where as soon as he's seen young Chopper City's interviews on Vlad on Art of Dialogue blowing up, what'd he do? He asking the same shit, trying to remix the questions.
Monkey see, monkey do.
That's funny because I saw Vlad. He said monkey see. No, it's funny because I did see Vlad say, "Should I buy no jumper?" I don't follow this nigga either, but it pops up on my timeline. It's like, "Should I buy no jumper?" You were just on no jumper last week. What the fuck?
Yeah, like bro, I don't even know why Cameron interviewed DJ Vlad. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I did watch it because Cam's my guy, but it wasn't that bad of a episode. But I didn't approve of it. I ain't gonna lie. Not fuck Vlad.
Okay, like you watch it, like
I make sure I'm not sub to Vlad. Personally, I don't sub to Vlad out of GP because of just the fuck shit.
I don't either. Like if he has a great guest or it's something I want to hear, I might give it a listen. But a lot of times, if it's somebody that's already been on a better platform, I have no reason to listen to it because you already got like I remember he had Tupac's dad on there after Art of Dialogue had him on there twice, and it's like, bro, there's nothing really you can say from this man because it just honestly, and it's weird. It's the weirdo culture again. Like Vlad, one of those weirdo nerd niggas that he felt he was more important than everybody else, but no one looked at him as being important or worthwhile. Mm-hmm. So the interviews are in a way of him talking to important people and getting a chance to get his thoughts off and see how they relate to important people. And it's weird because like,
I just don't like his style of interviewing. I think
I'm telling you why, because he basically his interview style is him basically trying to tell his opinion to the people he's interviewing. Yeah, and it's like, bro,
yeah.
That's not an interview. Like,
even then, like, just the questions he asks are very lazy. Like, it's just very lazy reporting. Like, for a guy that fancies himself as a journalist, like, he just Yeah, he's asked some the most insane.
He's a pretty shitty interview. Yeah, he's a shitty ass interviewer. Yeah, you're right. I agree with that.
Dude,
Yeah.
half the shit that you like, all the dialogue, like he's been interviewing Suge Knight for a couple weeks. Suge Knight is revealing so much shit that was always up in the air that nobody ever asked him. All the dialogue literally be asking the tough fucking questions. Matter of fact, goddamn boxers. Because I feel like besides Ring Gang, he the only nigga asking tough questions. Dude literally just, now Suge Knight, I'm gonna ask you a question, respectfully, because I never heard you speak on it, but could you speak on when you got knocked out? And he says it just like that, and it's like, well, fuck, goddamn, like, yeah, shit, I did never answer that. I never talk about it before, so yeah, so the someone so happened, and then I got hit with a tire wrench. But Suge made sense in the interview because I always thought like, ain't no little nigga like this barber just two-piece Suge out like that, and Suge is all covered in blood out. Like, get the fuck out of here. But the thing is, he explained the way the whole narrative worked. Like in Cali, there was always the rumor about the fucking wrench and all that shit, the iron. Mm-hmm. He said there was witnesses and parking attendants who saw him got hit with it. But the thing is, the way the media don't like Suge Knight and they try to paint him in a bad picture, they had the video of it. They never showed when the dude actually hit Suge Knight. They always show him falling on the floor, or right before it happened.
Yeah, it's always like, yeah, it was the left hand that knocked Suge the fuck out.
Yeah, they always say that, but it's like, yeah, what was in the left hand? Mm-hmm. If you got a fucking tire iron, like, you're knocking out anybody. Like, we seen enough fake wrestling to know even a chair can knock a motherfucker out. You hit him right. Like,
I mean, doesn't mean that Suge has never gotten his ass whooped legit, because there are other instances, but that one was always like a lisping barber knocked him out with one left hand.
Yeah, and remember, that was the first time like you even heard of Suge getting whooped. That was the very first time it happened, so it was a big deal. And they ran with that whole narrative like this barber, slew Goliath. Mm-hmm. Bullshit. Like it was one of those situations where I know how people try to say, like, man, you know how niggas is saying, like, man, they just want Drake to lose. Yeah. This was one of those situations they really just wanted Suge to lose, like, yeah. Because they know if they would have put out, like, well, yeah, he hit him with a tire iron or a tire wrench or whatever. Mm-hmm. It's a L. But it's not an L that just destroys your mystique, because it's like, well, shit, right. Anybody could get knocked out by that motherfucker. Like, you might hurt a tiger with that shit. You hit somebody in the skull with a fucking tire wrench, nigga. Yeah. But it's more sensational. It's more of a, yeah, he finally got what was coming to him when you say, hey, man, that nigga lost a fair one from this little ass barber. So yeah, like, so the way and like, dude, you would never get interviewed by if he was getting interviewed by Vlad. Mm-hmm. Vlad would have told him what he got hit with. Right. That's how he interviews motherfuckers. Like, come on, I don't want to hear this shit.
And he's adamant too. Like, yeah, this is how this went, and then repeat himself and be adamant about that shit.
Yeah, and they got to the point, niggas be like, Tony Yayo be checking his ass for that shit. Mm-hmm. So like, who wants to hear this motherfucker? So yeah, like, I don't see no appeal in Vlad. Because even then, I would say one thing about Adam, and he a fed motherfucker too, but from the rare one or two couple interviews I've heard him, he let motherfuckers kind of talk a little more than Vlad does. Like, I don't like Vlad, like, the difference between them two is one nigga is trying to make you snitch and say shit, but he's just letting you talk. Vlad is literally trying to make you snitch and talk, but he's trying to give your opinion. He's trying to give his opinion too.
On your snitching, on your.
Yeah, and it's like, I get it, but there's a way you go about it. Like, if you look at our interviews from the past, we'll ask niggas questions, we'll talk to them, whatever. and somehow we'll give our feedback to their question as well, or we'll be like, oh damn, it happened like that. Oh, because I always heard it like this, and this is that, and then there'll be clarity and shit. Like that's a conversation in the form of an interview, but we're conversating. Vlad ain't conversating with these niggas in the interview. It's well, yeah. Tell me, hey, yo, Pat. Tell me about that one time you went to detention in high school. I hear it's a big story about that, and you're just like, well, I hit somebody in the head in lunch line, and then he's like, yeah. So somebody like you really think you was trying to hurt him when you hit him, or do you know your own? Like he starts giving you a narrative before you finish. So it's like, bro, like get the fuck out of here, like the fuck, like all them niggas is dirt bags. Like we don't need no more baddies on TV. We don't need no more Adam 22 Jumper Street. We don't need fucking Vlad. Vlad still got a job, but his days are numbered because all the dialogue is popping too much, bro.
Facts.
One of the didn't Vlad accuse Art of Dialogue of copying his whole style? Like, that's the funny thing.
You mean doing it better?
yeah. Saying that I took your hook. It must be the white boys thinking all niggas crooks.
No, because
shout out to Ice Cube.
Because that basically had emboldened Vlad to get like slick. Because Vlad basically straight up be like, man, our dialogue doing the same shit as me. Y'all just like him more because I'm white. Right.
No. Because he's better. You're getting interviewed. You're hearing talk. Like, it's one thing if Vlad gave his opinion after he let niggas speak. But he's interjecting. He's trying to warp your opinion while you're giving it. And it's like, bro, like, so you don't get the whole story. Fucking Art of Dialogue will fucking let a nigga talk and answer a question for fucking 20 minutes straight.
Mm-hmm.
And let that nigga talk. And you'll hear every fucking thing. You'll hear some shit that you wanted to hear that you didn't even think you was going to hear because he let the talk. There be times where Vlad, a nigga about to be telling you the secret of life, and Vlad will cut this nigga off and the dude loses train of thought.
Yeah, a lot of times.
That happens too many fucking times, dog. Like, it just, but I'll say Vlad is different from Adam 22. Vlad, I think, and he said this himself, like, he has, I guess, more morals than a guy like Adam 22, because he said off rip he would never interview Pop Smoke's killer.
Mm-hmm.
So I get that, but I just feel like it's one of those, you say that, but we don't know, bro. You still a culture vulture, but you're just not at his level. But nigga, you do other equally bad shit, nigga. But yeah, I know we about to wrap it up soon, so I want to touch on one more thing because it's going to lead to us wrapping it up. And you already know, so Pilot, I'm gonna let you start it off. You already know, nigga. Do what you do.
Oh, the poll?
No, mother. Oh, I forgot about that. Shit.
I don't know. What is it? What is it?
Honestly, I was gonna tell you. I meant for you to mention Raising Canaan, so me and Pat could just give our opinion on.
It is Raising Canaan time. Shit,
take
I
it
forgot.
away.
Okay. Wait, so
we'll say the polls for the Twitter polls for next time.
Monday, yeah. Wait, hold on. Which one? What's up? What's going on? What is it? I don't know. I'm confused.
All right, let me ask you this, nigga, because you ain't getting the inside in Canaan.
Are you asking?
Yeah, I'm asking Pilot.
Yeah.
I couldn't. You bleeped out. I couldn't hear you.
Oh, my apologies. What do you think of season 4 of Raising Canaan?
Oh, the last episode was good. It's getting better. It started real slow. The first episode was kind of slow. The past 3 have slowly been better. I'm excited for us to wrap up and see how the new one's gonna be. But but last episode was pretty good. So yeah.
Was it pretty good, or it was just better than the previous one?
It was better. It was better than the previous ones. Yeah.
I feel like we haven't gotten a pretty good episode yet. We're just They're just getting smaller. They're incrementally getting better. So if episode 1 was a 1, episode 2 is a 2, episode 3 is a 3.
Because last episode was like Lulu heavy, right? It was like a lot of Lulu, right? In that one, I like Lulu. Yeah.
Because his story seems the most interesting because he has like he's battling alcoholism.
And I'm sorry, that nigga that nigga that raps is trash. I'm sorry, that rap is trash.
I thought he was spitting like
no, I mean
bars,
he's rapping tough, but it's like maybe he's just trying to emphasize it being that era with the whole clap.
But it don't sound like it's from that era though. Like
no, it don't.
Sounds like he's trying to rap some shit fucking Billy Bathgate would say on the clue tape.
He's rapping like it's 97 or 98 the way he's rapping.
Yeah, like it's supposed to be 93, nigga. You rapping like it's like early 99, 2000. Yeah. Like you trying to get like the last spot on the damn clue tape. Like, hold on.
He's trying to get the verse.
I know you reserved this for Joe Buttons, but fuck it, like it's my time.
Yeah, I mean, dude should be dude is rhyming in that. I mean, it should be A B type rhyme scheme. I mean, in the early '93, but dude is like
it was kind of spitting in '93. It shouldn't be that basic, but like some of the lines he was saying, it was like too like wait, this is too punchliney, nigga. Like
yeah, exactly. That's what I mean, bro.
Yeah,
like,
the punchline,
like that. Like niggas had bars, but it wasn't like damn, niggas weren't giving you Jadakiss style bars like that. Not everybody.
Yeah. Not till Big L and all them came. Big L and Big Punnin',
Yeah. Maybe that's who he was trying to channel or something, cause
something like that, yeah.
But dude, I just don't like how they rehashing the fucking same story. Like that's what they don't know what to do. Like they literally giving us season 2 of Power through Raising Kanan.
Yeah, did Jukebox get out of the military because because she's a lesbian? is that
yeah, when she seen that one dude leave, she was like, "Fuck it. If he can't stay, then I guess I can't stay either. It ain't for me." And it's like, okay, like I thought the whole military shit would have been like maybe 3 episodes. Like they wrapped that motherfucker up quick.
Yeah, that was quick.
I mean, they spent more time with Jukebox going to that. They spent more time with Jukebox going to that lesbian bar than they do in the military. Like
facts.
Oh yeah,
it's like that's the thing. It's like the writing is horrible. Like they spend time on shit that you're like, this ain't good.
Yeah, how does Jukebox know where that nigga stayed? That dude stayed. Like, what the fuck? I just don't know. It's kind of stupid.
Like, dude, they can't explain shit for
that might be low-key a plot hole.
That's a plot hole, clearly, because she got hit on the head. She could tell it was because she saw the license plate. Like, go the fuck out.
She researched it at the laboratory, got on the internet like in 93.
93 and found the shit. Yeah. Episode 5 is out.
Just weird.
Episode 5 is out, and it's called "The Nail That Sticks Up." So,
hey, read us the description so we can make fun of that real quick if you can see it.
Yeah. Rock and Marvin navigate a dwindling supply of product while Lou and Amani scout artists together. Joyce's condition worsens. The grandma, right? Famous's mother desperately. Okay, so Famous mother desperately tries to find them. So we might see Famous.
I said we might get like an interesting episode, but dude, it takes episode 5. That season damn near half over. Like,
yeah, facts. And the Lou Imani thing is interesting. The dark skinned chick. I wonder. I can't tell her intention. Do you think she's a snake or she's loyal?
The record label chick.
The record label bitch. Yeah, the record label.
I don't know, little chocolate ting. She might be a honest girl.
I know Lou might hit that. We'll see what. So I think Lou might maybe this episode Lou might get on.
Yeah, they on some hard to get shit. Like they playing games or whatever, and it's like okay, like
do what
it do. But yeah, it's just I don't like this whole like. Power has a habit. Well, yeah, Power, the whole universe, they have a habit of writing themselves in the corners that they can't write themselves out of logically because it's just a bad move to put them in that position anyway. Like, y'all could have had, y'all literally redoing a whole season again. Y'all made Unique be the new Ronnie.
Yeah, Ron. Yeah, Unique's supposed to be not a good guy, but like you make him hateable again. You know, you make him hate this nigga again.
And that thing, Unique was never supposed to be hateable. He was just supposed to be like an op in the series, but now he's hateable, and it's like, didn't we just see him do all the shit that Ronnie just did?
He killed the agents for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Like that was like not necessary. I mean, the money, I guess, take the money, but you don't have to kill him. Maybe you can just take the money.
The little midget nigga, he lives.
Yeah.
So yo, Merc son Lee, but fucking Willow lives. Okay, you got that. Right, you got it, but I don't know. It's just bad, horrible writing. Like it's just. Like they made it work. Like season 1, 2, and 3. Season 3, you started seeing the difference. It started falling off, but it still had an overall quality. The episodes were still entertaining and good. But this shit is moving snails fucking bumbleclot piss.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like it's a chore. I'm gonna watch it. It's entertaining. It's more like you just watch it and it's like, all right, cool. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just like, okay, it's done. Okay, great. Let me go turn on some other shit, you know.
Yeah, like it ain't hitting like it's supposed to. And I seen there was a tweet I seen today, and somebody was like, "Yo, this season of Raising Kanan must be trash because they don't be popping up on my timeline. People don't even be complaining about y'all ruining spoilers." And I was like, "You know what? He's right." Like.
Damn, yeah, that's
like
true. And also, like that fucking the rap chicks or whatever it was called, you know, about the girls rapping. That never made my timeline. I had to Google it. I had to search it. So that's clearly the reason why the show didn't last. Because you know, if a show's popping, it's gonna pop up on your shit without you having to search for it.
Yeah. Right. And even then, you would even like get just some kind of random conversations from it, but nobody's talking about it in real life. No one's fucking with it. Rap shit, I just felt like maybe it was a promotion, like, or like people, maybe I don't know, maybe it's this, maybe
Max, but also Max, HBO, I mean, like, I don't know, Max, whatever. HBO shows don't last long anymore. I haven't opened up Max since Rap Chicks. I don't think I've opened up, maybe like to check NBA, but I don't really open up the app. You know what I'm saying? The Max, the HBO Max app. And they had nigga shit. I watched Parenthood on there. You know what I'm saying? Fresh Prince. I think Martin was on there. But I just don't. There's no point for it. You know, HBO kind of fell off in terms of shows, right? It feels.
I just maybe feel like it could be that. I think people are kind of tired of this angle from Issa Rae.
Oh yeah, that too. Yeah.
Like it's kind of getting worn out. Like you're always doing shows based around chicks who are struggling to find themselves, and it's like,
but the niggas
maybe it's time to go in a different direction. Like maybe leave the bitches alone and focus on a nigga or something, or a different dynamic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, different dynamic. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like rap shit. Like one of the chicks was like almost damn near like Issa Rae's role in Insecure.
Right.
So it's like now, okay, she's rapping, and this shit. Like it's like, yeah, I get it. Like, and basing a show off of goddamn City Girls, it was kind of limiting yourself in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
So it just, I don't know. I think, and I like rap shit as a show. It was dope. I fucked with it, you know. Maybe because part of it I rap, part of it, you know, it was in Miami, like so it's close to home. But it's like I can see why some people it didn't just, because there was nothing really special about the show either. Like it was just cool. It was a cool little entertaining show, but nothing special about it. And a lot of these shows, they get into a point where there's nothing special about them. Like Raising Kanan, there has been nothing special about that season so far.
Not one thing.
So yeah, so hopefully this episode is good tonight and we can enjoy this. Shout outs to Joey Spence. I hope Joey's Zoo change two of those refs. I'm sorry, judges.
But if it's not supposed to be going to the fucking judges, so that yeah. But I guess.
But see that's the whole point. I said this on the live on Tuesday that they think so little of Zoo that they're stacking the cards up on some shit that we don't expect to even happen. That's even worse. So you saying that it's a possibility that Zoo will look so bad that we're gonna need to rob the other guy to get Zoo a win? You know how bad that looks? A guy who's knocking motherfuckers out, like y'all don't even believe he could knock somebody out or beat somebody up enough to win a decision. Yeah. And this is Joey fucking Spencer.
Yeah, that's just crazy. That's why I was just like, to me, it was a non-issue. Because I'm like, who's this fight to go the distance, anyways?
Apparently his handlers, because if you expect Zoo to look that bad, where you gotta have 3 fucking Australian judges, we have a problem.
Yeah,
we give you 1, even 2 gets you a fucking majority decision, but 3, nigga, like,
yeah,
you want this guy to have no chance, and he's not supposed to have a chance to begin with. So now I'm looking at it like, oh damn, like y'all niggas giving Joey Spencer more credit than I think Joey Spencer gave himself.
Yeah, I'm not
like weirdo shit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm expecting a knockout, and this needs to happen for Zoo within the first 4 rounds at least.
I mean, we'll see. I know I might have to check them odds for Joey Spencer KO or a win.
Yeah,
because if y'all do, because I don't know, I just felt that was weird, Pat. Like that's just a little too much protection for me. Like maybe he looked bad in sparring, and they're like,
that is kind of odd. Like why are all the judges Australian? Like it's kind of like straight up home.
3?
Don't make it so obvious with the home cooking. Like, but there's got to be a cause of concern too. Yeah.
Thank you. Like that's too much obvious home cooking. Like come on, like just like get your shit together. But hopefully everything works out. And we'll be back here Monday.
Yeah.
Oh, the boots and yeah, we definitely be back here Monday. Talk about a real fucking fight, my nigga.
Fucking fight of the year contender.
Yeah, fight of the fucking year. I've been waiting for this goddamn fight for so long. So yeah, it better deliver it, not this a fucking point. But yeah, shout out to everybody. I'm gonna try to upload the Sample Kings Forever album next week to the distribution label, so we could meet all the checks and all that shit, and go ahead and put that out, release it out. So, niggas that has some new Shutterworth album music, you know what I mean? So we gotta get back on this training shit, post up more clips. We got more music shows. I gotta get with Pilot, see what's a good time or day we do a music battle. And we'll see. Like we be back on it, man. You know what it is, gang, nigga.
Absolutely. Yo, so for myself, Pat Scorpio doing representative, for LB Shutterworth, the God, the GOAT artist, for King People, Day People, who had to stab out a little early, and then for Conscious Pilot, this has been another wonderful episode of Real Talk, a fire rant session, and as always, if shit's real, we talk about it. So until next time, peace.
Tell everyone.